Sarah here, and I'm here with the editor-in-chief of ComicVine.com, Tony Guerrero. And it's a special interview that we're going to do today. We've got Jeff Johns on the phone. Hi, Jeff.
Hello.
Good
morning, guys.
How are you?
I'm terrific. How are you guys?
Awesome. So congratulations on the New 52.
Yes.
The books have been incredible. The first few issues.
Selling
the first
out.
issue came out last week, Tuesday night, midnight release. But the first few issues, new #1s, came out yesterday, and they've been selling out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations.
Yes,
that's fantastic. So Tony's going to start off with a couple questions.
All right, first of all, so some of the books are going back, like Justice League in particular. Why did you guys choose like 5 years ago? Like, why not 7 years or 10 years? Is there anything special about 5 years ago?
Oh, I think that there's a big discussion about it, but I think part of it was that it felt like nobody wanted to start over on every book and just retell the same stories. The idea was to, you know, when we got to the relaunch, was to really meet all these characters that are just in their prime. They're just starting to, you know, to figure out what they're doing and why they're doing it, and then we can propel it forward on new adventures with new characters, new stories, new villains, all that stuff. So, you know, when we all talked about it, 5 years felt about right.
So as, I mean, you're Chief Creative Officer as well, right, at DC?
Yes.
So because of that, did you get to choose whichever books you wanted to work on? Did you say, I've got dibs on this one, or? Well,
I mean, technically, no. I mean, like Green Lantern, obviously, I was already on. Jim and I always planned on doing Justice League, and then Aquaman grew out of Brightest Day. So yeah, you know, all my titles kind of grow from what I get to do. But no, it all seemed organic for me. It wasn't like a big, you know, it wasn't a big change from what I was going to do. It was just a big change of how I was going to approach the books. So,
like you said, Aquaman grew from Brightest Day, but you basically crafted Brightest Day. So the decision to bring him into the forefront was technically yours, right?
Yeah, well, Aquaman's, I think, obviously a very underrated character. That's part of his charm to me, I think. He has a huge mythology. He has a lot of potential, great cast that surrounds him. And he's a character everyone knows, and that's somebody I wanted to tackle because I thought it would be an interesting challenge. Like, Flash and Green Lantern are already cool. Aquaman has this perception about him, and that's part of the fun of tackling that book and using that perception as a strength for how the book goes. The book's very different than any other superhero book on the stands.
So, what's your plan to make him cool? Like, you know, he's not going to be riding on seahorses or anything like that, right?
Well, you know what? It's hard. You can't really convince people Aquaman's cool. You have to just let them read stories and make that judgment for themselves. I could sit here all day and say list the reasons why I think he's cool, but people need to see it in action. People need to read the stories. People need to understand who he is as a character. And I think that's, you know, they can make their own judgment from that. But there's a lot of people that don't think he's cool, and I think that's cool. You know, so. So everyone has their own perspective on Aquaman, but I'm hoping that this book will shed a little light on him for the first time for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, the preview pages do look cool, and but the other question is, what about Aqualad?
Well, you got Ivan Reis and Joe Prado, by the way. I mean, amazing artists who are going to make the book look great. They make Aquaman look cool. You saw some of it at Brightest Day. They're taking it to a whole new level in this series. And yeah, characters like Aqualad and Black Manta, eventually we'll see them, but we're starting off with a lot of new stuff before we, you know, part of the goal for me on Justice League, Green Lantern, and Aquaman is introducing new characters and concepts. We've done that in Green Lantern for the last several years, and I think it's worked really well. I think you want to add new things and not do the same old thing. With Justice League, after we tell the modern day gathering of the team on the dark side, we're going to go into another storyline that's going to introduce some new things.
Mm.
Now, the focus of Green Lantern is going to be Sinestro.
Yes, Sinestro.
So we know that Hal Jordan appears in the Justice League series, and he'll probably become part of the Justice League. I mean, we have to assume.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. So, but where's Hal in the Green Lantern book?
You'll find out when you read Green Lantern 1 what he's up to.
Okay.
And
you can't see me. You can't see me, but I look mad.
Yeah, no, he's just not in a very good place. I mean, he's kind of screwed his entire life up by being Green Lantern 24/7. He's Sinestro has a ring. His was taken away. The Guardians don't know what the hell they're doing, and he's back on Earth. So yeah, you'll see where he is and what he's thinking and what he's trying to do with his life in issue 1.
So it's safe to say that this is pretty much following directly from War to Green Lanterns?
Yeah, it is. One of the tricky things with this one was it builds off what we've been doing, obviously, but at the same time, it's very entry level. Like, it's very new reader friendly. So if you need to know a little bit about, it would tell you who the Green Lantern Corps is and what Green Lanterns are. And you don't really need to know anything beyond that. It's a very, much like Justice League and Aquaman, Green Lantern is going to be very character driven. So it's a pretty good starting point for anybody.
Okay, so now with Justice League, so since it started out 5 years ago, will the series eventually catch up to like the current age, or is it the series going to be focusing on flashback stories?
What, Justice League?
Yeah.
Oh, Justice League, but just the first arc is 5 years ago.
Okay. Now, the team that you put together for Justice League has an interesting character. Cyborg is an interesting choice because he's predominantly known as a founder of the Teen Titans. So why did you guys go with Cyborg?
Well, he's a character we've been building up for a while in Flashpoint, and even before that I loved working with him on Teen Titans, but he's also really prominent in the media with the Teen Titans cartoon and everything else. He's a character that, for me, represents a very modern day. Like, if we had just gone with the normal 7, that would have been cool, but I really felt like we wanted to shake it up and do a different take. And I love Martian Manhunter, but Superman, Grant's take on Superman and where Superman's going in the Justice League, he's got more of an alien feel to him. And so it was crossing over a little bit into Martian Manhunter. They had ideas that they wanted to use Martian Manhunter and Stormwatch, so it made sense to move him over there and introduce Cyborg. And Cyborg brings in completely different. Martian Manhunter was a bit of the source of communication because he's a telepath, and Cyborg brings more of a grounded modern day version of that communication, that hub. He is connected to, like we'll soon find out, he's connected to every computer system in the world. He's a walking Wikipedia. He's I call him a physical and digital tank. He can hack into any computer, including Batman's, and which he doesn't like. And he brings a different dynamic to the team. So you don't see the same team that people are used to, and at the same time you see a very different hero than all the other characters involved. So he's that X factor. It's kind of like I thought they were really smart when Brian redid the Avengers and brought Spider-Man on the team, and people said that doesn't work, you can't do that, and he brought a really interesting dynamic to that. And for me, that Justice League, we want to do the same thing, is bring a new and exciting dynamic to the team that people haven't seen before.
All right, I'm sold.
Yeah, right. Me
and
too.
That's also part of the reason why the personalities, especially when they first meet, their personalities are turned up to 15. Because like Hal, you see Hal, and he's got a ring that can make anything. He thinks he's a badass. He thinks he can handle anything. He thinks he can do it all. He doesn't need Batman. He can make Batman.
Yeah, he can put him in a box.
Yeah, he can put him in a box, or he can make a construct of him that can fly. Can you do this? And I think that's one of the things Jim and I were really excited about, is starting at a ground level where we could push these characters in ways they haven't been pushed before. They don't just start off fighting together. They don't just start off approaching everything the same. We really wanted everyone to have a different motivation and different reaction when they come in. Like when we have Flash come in and Wonder Woman and everybody else, they all are coming at things very, very differently. And there's people on the team they like, there's people they don't like. And there's characters that work well together, there's characters that start working well and then don't work well together, and vice versa. It's not going to just be, here it is, but it's going to be an organic process. One of the things that is really important to me is making sure that we all know the Justice League, we all look up to them like icons, and the public will do that. But really, the book explores what they're like together, out of earshot, and they're not all lined up together. They're not all going to do the same thing and approach things the same way, and it's got to be about character first before the icons.
So, real quick, there was a very interesting woman who appeared in a few of the Flashpoint books.
The Flashpoint, yeah. And all of the number ones.
Yeah. Anything you can say about that? about her?
No, not really.
No.
All right, final
Jim would kill me.
final question. What kind of cereal did you have this morning?
I didn't. I skipped breakfast this morning because I got here for this.
Oh man.
Well,
But I do have it. I do have I actually did look. It's a little embarrassing. I do have like 12 boxes of cereal currently in my cupboard. I bought this new cereal called. I don't know why, but whenever you walk down a cereal aisle, there's something like new. Like they do, like just like comics have spin-offs, cereals have spin-offs. Like they did this Cocoa Puffs Brownie Crunch, and I was like, maybe that's interesting. So I grabbed it. It's okay. It's not great, but I have a lot of those. Like a lot of interesting, strange spin-offs that I know won't be around for a while.
Do you ever mix?
That's what's in my cupboard.
Yeah. Do you mix cereal? No.
I don't mix cereal. No.
Well,
I don't do it.
I had the all berries instead of
Oh yeah, Oops All Berries is really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I had that the other day for dinner.
It's got to be absolutely terrible for you, but it's really, really good.
And on that note, I'll let you get to breakfast.
Thanks a lot,
Okay,
Jeff, for talking to us.
Thank you, guys.
And we're
Always a
all
pleasure.
super excited, and we look
Hope
forward
you
to
like books.
Green Lantern #1 next week, right?
Yep.
All right.
Buckle up. Cool.
Very exciting.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff.
We'll talk to you later.
See you later.
All right, so that was Jeff Johns, Chief Creative Officer of DC, New 52 new books,
writer
everything.
of Justice League, Aquaman, and Green Lantern.
Lots of books.
Yep.
So let's go back to Ryan somewhere in the studio.
Or whoever is next.
I'm right here, Tony. I'm in the seat that you're in. I've taken your place. Thanks to Tony and Sarah for running that interview, and to Mr. Jeff Johns for taking us time out of his clearly very busy schedule to talk to us. Whiskey Media Big Live Show Live, second annual, keeps on rocking. Our memberships are going through the roof right now. Folks are signing up, and with good reason. In addition to the stuff that you're seeing here on the main stage, there is the members-only cam that is roaming around the studio, catching conversations that would be too crazy, too extreme, too ribald for the main stage here. In addition to that, there's so many other things that you get with your premium membership. Annual members obviously get no ads. We've got HD streaming video, which we are now extending to the living room through apps for Boxy, Roku, Plix. It's available on Apple TV. You also are going to get a $15 coupon, a voucher for the Whiskey Media Store, which we just blew out with a ton of new T-shirts. There's a brand new exclusive Giant Bomb poster you can get there. You can choose to have it signed or unsigned. And guess what? Same cost either way. Go look at the membership page if you haven't already. If you haven't signed up, give it a look. If you're already a member, go and make sure your information is still accurate. And either way, you will be justly rewarded for your efforts. With that out of the way, let's keep the show going. I'm going to throw it over to Jeff Gerstmann, who's with the Harmonix Posse. For a little Dance Central 2, gentlemen, please take it away.
That's right. We had these guys here, for Vid Rhythm, and as it turns out, they have another game coming out that doesn't run on phones. Yet. Oh. Exclusive
3D phone technology.
Harmonix's second in-house iOS game.
You were literally the worst person I know. Get out of these menus.
So we have Dance Central 2 here. This game's coming out in the relatively near future. Do you have a date yet?
October 25th.
October
in the States,
25th.
October 21st in Europe, and October 27th in Japan.
Sooner in Europe, huh?
Sooner in Europe because I don't know why. On Friday in Europe. Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't realize there were jams like this in here. Oh jeez.
So I know it's not I know it's not StarCraft 2. I know it's not The Witcher.
Right.
But this game is the probably the best gift maker of one of last year's.
Yeah, definitely. So when we had that opportunity to put it back on the show, I said, "You guys are going to be here anyway. Hell yeah, let's."
We came out here for the iOS,
Yeah.
but we're staying for the
Absolutely.
the dance.
Staying for the dancing.
So we have a few songs that we haven't haven't played before. We announced it at PAX, but some people didn't hear about it. Am I in?
You're in.
Yeah, I think you two should be in. Want to start with this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm going to take control by showing intent. No? Anyway, so this is one of the
Let
four
it know
songs
what you mean.
we have on this bill. We announced it at PAX, but a lot of people didn't hear about it because it was sort of a busy weekend.
Right.
So Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Possibly the most important song in the history of music.
Western civilization.
Right.
Eastern.
Pac-Man Fever. It's definitely the best song about butts that I've heard.
Yeah. Swipe if you want.
Let's perform it.
Let's perform it.
It might be the only one about butts that I've heard, but it's
I
awesome.
took control.
Oh,
So we're going to do Baby Got Back. You want to do it on, what do you want to do, easy?
it's been so long.
Let's warm up. Let's warm up, tracksuit. Let's get this going.
All right.
So yeah, you know, the game comes out super soon. We don't have a ton of stuff left in the game other than songs to announce. We haven't really talked about our campaign at all yet.
How's that stuff work?
It's going to be awesome. You get to play and meet all these different crews. This is one of our crews, the Riptide crew in the background. They're dancing on a bonfire.
There's a whole story.
Yeah, there's a whole story of the game. Yeah, Pope is right. All right, we're going to scratch a little record. Oh, yes.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round
careful not to kick anyone because we're really tight.
Wanna pull up tough because you know the stuff like was stuffed. Deep in the jeans she's wearing.
Yeah, the game got a little harder, I think. But it's also on easy. It's a little easier straight through, so you should be able to get through the whole campaign on easy. This is a mixed mix, some local Seattle talent flavor we're bringing up to the Connect.
Perfect for PAX. This is where you first showed this, right?
Yeah, we were hoping to get mixed out to, you know, he's not really the dancer in the song, though. He's very much the mix, you know, like it's his thing. So we couldn't get him up on stage to dance. He was obligated to do other things. It's pretty fast.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got ballet shoes with an open booty.
Oh, no! Why is it that it can't go 1 year without Alex Navarro humping me? I tried so hard. So this is...
I ate a nugget while we were freestyling.
I don't really know. Pope's just tugging nugs in the background of this. I don't really know how this nugget thing became...
This is the best fucking food ever made.
The compressed chicken parts as... I would press your chicken parts all day. So Pope is, we talked about doing a little bit of a contest, since Eric and I both, you know, play the game a fair amount on the road.
Yeah.
To do a little dance battle and then maybe have a little penalty nugget eating during the game.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be good if we want to see if we can vomit that green screen into oblivion. But I'm going to do that after this. Show our dance battle mode. You know, they said, like, this is a game that you show really well for people who are super athletic and in shape, have a lot of great rhythm, maybe attractive, women. And then they, like, put me and Pope on the road with it. So I don't really know what the disconnect was there. But
We're selling copies
all
right
right, ready to kick it out.
I think you beat me.
I did
By
beat
kind of
you,
a lot.
but it's okay. Because they're not going to make you eat chicken nuggets because of it. So that's
No, I ate one while we were dancing.
Did you really?
It's true.
Did you throw up in your
That was a
mouth?
mistake.
What's a mistake?
Eating chicken McNuggets while dancing.
Look at that freeze frame. That is a lot of stuff going on.
That's
It's
a lot of magic in that frame right there.
Yeah.
More nuggets.
So that's one of the songs. We want to thin the herd here a little bit and do another one.
Thin the herd.
Who do you want to? Who should dance the next one?
But you two are standing right
Want to do the
there.
nugget battle?
You want to do the nugget battle now?
Well,
All
whatever.
right. If we're gonna vomit, we may as well vomit quick.
Nugget battle!
All right. Pope and I are gonna nugget battle.
All
I'll
right.
be the dispenser of nugs.
I'm gonna need more nugs.
So
There's more nugs in the kitchen.
Interns, need more nugs! Nugs!
Nuggets to the set, please.
Xbox, play song.
Oh, all right.
Xbox, play song. Oh, we didn't turn that on because it's in the options menu. Xbox chicken nuggets. Which one do you want to do?
Let's do
My prerogative?
Let's do my prerogative.
All right, or Humpty Dance.
Let's do Humpty
Let's do the
Dance.
Humpty Dance.
Yeah.
So the Humpty Dance is another song. Oh, good. Thanks so much. So this is gonna be the worst
Don't
thing
worry,
ever.
guys. These are nice and fresh.
I just want to point out the intern only got one barbecue sauce. Only one.
50 chicken
60
nuggets.
nuggets.
We've been really rationing that throughout the day. I'll go on hard. I'll battle you on hard.
Your name intern, but you're dead to me.
So, thanks, Barry.
Don't bother learning his name because he's dead.
So in Dance Battle, there's a mini game in the middle called Free for All.
Yeah, can we just
Okay.
skip
And you
ahead
score points by capturing the moves you've already played. Now, my thought was at the end of that, we'll see who's ahead in those little mini games, and
Yeah.
you'll eat a nugget for every 10,000 points we're apart.
All right.
That's gonna be a lot of nuggets.
And then the rest of the song happens after
Yes.
that.
Yeah. It happens
Two
twice.
free- yeah, there's
Okay.
two of
So
those
this could be up
sections.
to like 20 nugs consumed. All right, here we go.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin it.
Stop.
Not style like you used to. I look funny. But
Yeah,
I'm
I get
making money, see? So your world, I hope you
And we get these little
for me.
spot
I got
sections where Pope has to dance, have to dance.
down and my
I guess
sound
it's a little bit more of a trade-off. So you never really know who's in the lead. Roundabout, keep spinning. Yeah, nothing like a wired microphone and 3 chicken McNuggets in your stomach and spinning around. I think it's a good idea.
Way more than 3.
Well, he's been eating recreational, which just seems like a terrible choice.
Recreational nugget eating is what I do.
You're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like the rhyme, I like my meat crazy right now. I like my oatmeal lumpy.
All right, here we go. This is free for all, our little mini game.
How many of these moves can you
Let's see us eat more nuggets.
I'll eat up all your crackers and your
This is the most serious I've ever taken free for all.
Come here, are you ticklish? Yeah.
And those gold flashcards are worth 40,000 points. So it's really important to get those to make Pokey nuggets. Yeah. And you're fucking.
I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
They say I'm
Busy in the Burger King.
Oh, no.
It's so good. I'm so happy right now. I want to thank Nick Gonzalez for helping me practice on this so I can make Pokey so many times. 8 nuggets. Start eating. Start eating. Start eating. Start eating right now. You can't dance again until you're done eating. Right,
No, I'll feed him.
Keep eating while you dance.
Yeah, dance. Keep dancing.
That's 1 nugget.
2.
Oh yeah, fat girl. Hey, fat girl. Keep your head in the game. The best lyric. I have a really small mouth. I've been
Heard
in
that
it. You
about
have a
you.
small mouth, but that's what? No, I didn't say that. Nuggets.
3.
How's it going? You feel okay? Oh yeah, well, especially if you're being a
Especially when
pansy.
savoring them.
Yeah. Here we go. Do it again. This minigame is my favorite. Who says that? Sam? Tell Sam if she knew how many chicken nuggets we've eaten, no one will be dancing topless ever again. Oh no, this is not going well.
People say you're Humpty. You're really funny looking.
Yeah, it's all about knowing which cards to get. So this is the cool thing about this mode is that even if you're dancing against a better dancer, which Eric clearly is, then you can still kind of catch them in this mode and put them even further behind.
You got to use your noggin.
That's 6 more nugs. So you're 14 nugs in the hole. You need to
That's 4.
That's 4. So you have 10 more nugs to eat during this segment. How long is the segment? Because I think you've got to eat like a nugget a minute.
Subscriber cam will be Nugget City.
During the third society, we'll just have to finish the nuggets.
That'll be nice because you can use sauce then. Help get them down.
I'll help you. XYZ front. So yeah, Humpty Dance, My Prerogative by Bobby Brown, Baby Got Back. I mean, there's a couple other ones too, right? Help me out here. Exile, yeah, I Wish For You, which is a little Japanese song, I believe. Hey.
And then also import from Dance Central 1?
Yeah, so we have, we'll be able to import all your DLC automatically, and then for a little bit of a fee, you'll be able to import your disc stuff from Dance Central 1. What? What are you laughing at? Oh, the nuggets.
They're like lukewarm at best. They're lukewarm at best.
I don't even like touching them. That one that I ate while I was dancing was so dry, it sucked the dance out of me. I had some dance in me, and then I had one.
This is the best move to do if you're nauseous. Going like this is really good for you.
What woman would happen now?
And I'd say if you, oh man, I just buried you in nuggets and dancing. If you want to buy this game and export, I'd say stay tuned for pre-order offers. I think a lot of retailers will be offering free export codes if you pre-order.
Like a Green Day plus pack sort of deal.
Like that, except packaged intelligently and not weird.
Right.
Oh, it's like that.
What? I wasn't in charge of that.
What?
Okay then.
Can we talk about who smoked their masters while we're at it?
How are you doing on nuggets, by the way? Where are we at now?
Something more to go.
6?
Here, I'll keep feeding him. I gotta
This is 6, yeah.
So you're going to go to Third Society.
Oh, that's right.
I'll keep feeding him.
So you're sweating nuggets through your hat. The grease of the nuggets is coming through all of this stuff.
This actually is the exact right number of nuggets that you have
So
to
there's
eat,
a McDonald's pre-order where you get 60 nuggets with your disc if you pay $60, which is more than the $50 it
It's
usually
good
costs.
because, I mean, there's a lot of fitness in Dance Central 2.
Right.
And if you can offset that with 60 nuggets,
Yeah,
I
I'd
think that's
say-
probably the...
We actually do have some fitness features. Since you're in a track scene, we're talking about Pope sweating through his hat.
Right.
The you can make set lists now and play straight through. So you can play through a bunch of songs, do a little cardio workout, which is pretty rad. And then
And there's like a kind of basic calorie tracking was in the first game.
yeah, so we're doing a little bit more of that. We're showing that off in a week or two. We didn't think it would be appropriate to show it off as we consume compressed chicken parts in fried dough and stuff.
I don't know. People that are eating a lot of nuggets probably need that the most.
Mechanically
Right?
separated chicken parts are the most appropriate thing to eat when you're dancing.
So I would be remiss to not bring up today's September 9th.
9/9.
Yeah.
9/9/11.
The anniversary of the release
9.
of the Beatles Rock Band.
It's true. 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And we bookended it by making Eric eat chicken nuggets and releasing an iOS app.
Yeah.
It's natural.
So
It's what
pretty
you
much
do.
that's the follow-up to that thing, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much where we're going with that. I would love to get more Beatles DLC. I know our fans would like that too, but we'll stay tuned for that. No announcements today.
Okay, fine.
Beatles Rock Band. Only chicken
But we
nuggets.
are announcing Muse and Rock Band. It's happening.
Muse Nuggets coming to McDonald's soon.
All right.
I'm their new product manager.
Great. Ryan, back to you.
Get out.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Pope. Thank you, Drake. That's Dance Central 2. Big Live Live. I don't know where to go from here. I just watched my friend play Dance Central 2 and stuff an inordinate and inappropriate number of chicken McNuggets into his face. I am forever changed. I think I am off nuggets permanently because of that. I'm going to throw to the screen, guys. Pope's going to sit in there and sweat out the rest of his sins and put new ones into him while they continue watching the third and final segment of Third Society, Jay Steele's masterpiece. Take it away, gents.
We're gonna spike his drink.
He does live up near us, so if you want to hang out with him, probably get him out.
Yeah.
We're on! We weren't talking about anybody in particular.
Talking about drugging one of our staff members and having a relate with them? No, not at all. That would never happen.
I forget we have
Thanks,
mics on
Barry!
sometimes.
That was the fulcrum point. That was it. That
Anyway,
segment,
we're
that's
back
where
to
it
the
tipped.
Third Society now.
It's gotten weird at points, but it's kind of kept
It's
up.
adorable.
That was it. We can't recover from that
We're gonna
now.
have sex with him later. Anyway. So now we're back to this awesome helicopters.
Oh my God, it's still going on.
They are
This
still.
is the best helicopter
She
scene.
is still in the helicopter with this Swedish metalhead. I don't really know why.
That's Drew Scanlon. The other.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened during that.
No,
entire...
this is the best part. Wait for this. I zoomed ahead like 30 seconds. Here we go. Dropping her off. And scene.
Break Charlie 606, get out of there. They're going to start shooting.
They're going to start.
This is my urgent voice.
I think that they had no problem just letting her like fucking get behind.
Where was that guy with a shotgun? Where is he? Where in relation to anybody?
I like the rockabilly Asian dude.
Why is that dude just standing there and clearly not getting hit by anything?
Is that even a guy? Is that a mannequin?
Isn't that Daisy Duke? Like, where did she get time to put on the black turtleneck?
Oh, I fell down!
Daisy Duke is not Asian, Alex.
There's an Asian Daisy Duke in this movie.
All right.
Why is he just standing there?
I don't know. What is going on?
I heard a lot about you from my father.
He hasn't seen me in 25 years. Go ahead, kill me.
Oh!
She dodged it. Oh, same shot.
That's not so much her dodging as it is him being really fucking bad at shooting.
They say that it's the one that you don't see that kills you.
What?
What? What does that line even mean?
Oh my god. And she's out. Oh, it's not an action movie until somebody does that.
He hit her in the head with a gun. That would hurt.
Oh God, the awful.
Oh yeah, no. See the
They're,
symbolism.
not warm.
Do you see the symbolism here between what happened to her mother and her? It's.
Oh my god.
It's very Bergman-esque.
What is going on here? I don't like this movie.
You're the one who got us into this. Wait, he
Now
took
he's-
his jacket off.
While he got up.
Man.
Save yourself the pain. I'll make it quick and easy.
Nice kicking.
This is not.
Do you think they got a permit to shoot at the local airport, or they just sort of went there?
I don't think anything was intentional. I don't even know if they were making a movie, really. They just had some dude. This is. Now they're over here now.
Is that jumpsuit police issue, you think?
I think so. I think it's.
Man, this is just like Batman Begins.
All natural lighting, man.
Guys, I'm down to 4 nuggets.
You're a nugget.
I am
So
a
you're only
nugget.
3 away from actually killing yourself in sweet release.
Yeah.
They're really bad.
Putting them in the microwave, contrary to popular belief, does not keep them warm.
The movie
They're just
people
soggy
mumble
now.
at each other.
It's like soggy sponges.
Jones.
What? She broke the camera.
Oh.
That must have cost a pretty penny.
Running! Mom!
She ran by, I thought she was going to run right by the bike.
That gun's still empty, by the way.
No.
Where's my
She's got
clip?
it. She's got it.
She did the bike for that.
Drop it. Drop the gun.
Who are these people?
What is happening?
Who is this woman?
I don't know anything.
Why do the police not have real police cars?
Why is that cop in a tube top?
Put your gun down, everybody else.
Oh my God!
Who are these people?
Wait, who is that?
Oh no!
Son of a bitch.
Oh, another one.
That's for you.
Is that Tyler Perry?
You have her? I got her.
I think it's the club family. It's like it's Eddie Murphy and Oh wait, I know her.
Okay.
How do you know
She's
her?
been in stuff.
It's going down.
We really use a napkin, guys. We really use some
Where
napkins.
did he find that?
Use
Where
your
did she find
pants.
that Quaker?
I'm kind of greasy right now, my hands.
He's got more nuggets.
Yeah, he brought me.
Oh no! I fell down.
That was poor. That was poor strategy.
That was really poor.
No, that's a box of nuggets.
Smart Paul Gosselaar. They're
Gee,
dead.
oh, jeez, they're dead.
Oh, geez, they're dead is the newest name for this movie.
Oh my God.
Where did that guy come? What is his relation
Who
to the
is
story?
that?
He's the FBI. He ruins everything.
Doesn't she have to file a report or something? Like, what is?
He's just to walk into her light.
Anymore.
What?
Wow, sick burn.
Nina and help matters, and you got to put your gun away before you hurt yourself.
It's high-waisted mom jeans.
Man, everyone in this movie really hates the government.
It's okay. You can come out.
This is the original Tea Party
We're shooting a movie. You can come on out. You can come on out. It's okay. Come on out. Be in the movie. It's okay. It's okay. Come on out. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Aw.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Shy.
You say he's in a six-pack. Negative 12, you got a deal? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Going anywhere.
I'm going to get a 12-pack.
I got things to do. Jones, you better not be going anywhere.
Whoa, that was lit like by a totally different person.
Not audio matched either.
I get the impression this woman has not really been on the beat in several years.
I don't know anything about anything anymore. Exactly. What?
Captain McGregor, LAPD.
Oh.
So why outrank you?
She's the captain.
She's the woman that's been on the phone this whole movie.
I think so. She's control.
Stupid.
She's not a very.
Oh my God!
She's not a very effective captain.
She's yelling at her while she's on her motorcycle a mile away.
Just chasing her.
I gotta do a wheelie every 5 seconds, or it's not really a motorcycle ride. She wasn't yelling at all. Try her sister's house. Oh, is he her brother or something?
Oh, it's about to get sexy in here.
Oh,
Here
by
we
the
go.
way, there might
This
be a
might
little
ruin
nudity.
nuggets for me.
All of the
Everyone's
people
ready
in
to
the.
see Jaw Steele's ass in a minute.
If
here.
anyone is offended by nudity, you might want to watch very closely.
I feel like this is gonna be the
retreat
chicken
to the
McNugget of
internet
nude
porn on
scenes.
your computer.
Wow.
Because seriously, this is not sexy at all.
Speak for yourself, Alex.
Oh,
Now that's
Yeah,
hot.
I want to see.
Now that's hot right there.
My God.
They can't.
This is so wrong. I want to see dead women and
Ah,
babies.
Is that her
Dead
playing
women
her
and
mom?
girls in pigtails crying. That's the only way to
That's
get off.
ironic. No.
If she doesn't scream for her dead mother, I can't get an erection.
Alien popping out of my
I'll say this: I'm watching out the window, and the guys in the editing room have not been more tuned into this movie than the potential of Jaw Steele's ass coming on screen.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry.
Also, what's this Amy Grant B-side playing
So
in the
am I.
background? What? Smoke Man.
Chinese ghost dad?
Is this Mortal Kombat?
I'm Inspector Chen. Don't be afraid. Your government will do everything they can to protect you. You'll be safe in a witness protection program.
I am an actor.
Wow, that was a nice bit of.
I am in a movie.
Yes.
That was a nice bit of exposition there.
Oh man, I'm sorry that she died in the middle of the movie, and now we have to watch this, this in
In
memoriam.
memoriam. Jaw Steele.
Jaw Steele, man.
It's murder.
Oh God.
No, it literally is murder. She just died.
Real.
Ah!
Oh, wait, why are you. Wait, you're showering, and
Is she
now
in
you're
Predator?
in this. Why are you looking at me? Stop it!
She's Putting a DS.
Jesus, don't you knock, dude?
Why did you get in my house and why are you in my bathroom? Why are you looking at my ass?
That's not unsettling.
Steam. I've never been so grateful for Steam before.
Everyone's anticipatory erections just went away.
How long you been standing there?
Yeah. That's not an answer to my question, but.
What tattoo?
Oh, I get out.
Out of the closet.
Hi-oh.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Their banter is just
repartee.
Yeah.
Cover your butt.
Repartarded. I think I made a new word.
Repartarded. Side boob.
Little. All right, kids.
We're back to normal.
Not always. How would you be, though, knowing your whole life that somebody was out there to kill you?
I would be.
This is a real battle of wits here.
So the whole reverse shot idea of having someone off camera, it seems like she doesn't understand you're supposed to cut between two cameras to do that.
Yeah. Now we're here.
And now this is happening.
No, we're not going to wrap it up. We were told to wrap it up, but we are not done with Third Society. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an hour to go. We have 40 minutes to go. We're not going to go anywhere until we're done with these.
We are. Oh man, that seems really what this.
They're going to have to. Oh no!
Is that her mom?
God.
Her mom.
That's Cynthia Rothrock finally has come to save the movie.
I don't think so.
All right, well, we got to wrap this up. Oh no! Oh my God! It's horrible.
She's still alive.
Okay, well, we're being told to wrap this up.
I feel like it's not going to get any better than this.
Fame, fortune.
I'm going to let Vinny just cut us off whenever he's done.
Whenever he's ready, because this is just
There's nothing coming out of that gun. He's just flipping it up.
She was too late to stop them.
And now we're in this bathroom?
Stretch it out, guys.
God, if there is a moment in my life, where I can just fire an automatic rifle in a random restroom, I would love to do that.
This is also, I think this is the inspiration for Bastion, right? Like this is VO.
Yeah.
The
kid shot a gun in the bathroom.
With the life of both you and your sister.
Why is everyone giving her such shit for breaking up a drug deal?
It's like,
stop
you
doing
did
your
your job. That $1 billion of heroin, man. Fuck you.
Also, that's a lot of fucking heroin.
That's a shitload of heroin.
It's an unrealistic amount of heroin.
Yeah,
it's a lot of heroin.
A country economy worth of heroin.
The entire country of Luxembourg is not worth that much heroin. I guess they're cutting us off. There's so much more to the Third Society here.
I don't think he understands English.
Yeah, I don't think I understand
this English.
Yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure.
It's
maybe we'll
not
come back,
really,
maybe
but-
not. I don't know.
Are we still going?
Ryan, what's going on? Just take us away from
it's
all
weird and
this.
soggy on the bottom.
All right, thank you guys, Screen.com and J.A. Steele for Third Society. You know, that's the last of the scheduled bits we have here on the main stream, but I say we let that keep rolling on the member stream. Can we make that happen? Can dudes keep watching that, and maybe we check in with them and see what's going on that? I have no control over that. I'm just saying things out loud. That looked amazing, and I feel like there needs to be more of it. So let's see if we can get that on the members cam. And if you're not a member, that's exactly what you're missing. But right now, I'm going to toss it over to Will Smith and Norman Chan, who are going to eat stuff. Apparently, a bit of a theme today. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thanks, Ryan Davis.
Thanks, Ryan.
I'm
Norm.
I'm Will. Hi.
Hi, Will.
Hi. I'm a little tired, Norm. How you doing? How you holding up?
Feeling great.
It's been a good day so far. You have won at least one thing so far. We're introducing a new subscriber-only segment today called Eating Your Words with Will Smith or Norman Chan, depending on whose words it is we're eating. We're going to start off with me. In my left hand, I'm holding the HP touchpad. This came out June 1st, July 1st. About 2 months ago at this point. Originally
days later.
Retailed at $500.
For 16 gig model?
16 gig model. Same price as the iPad 2. Yeah. Didn't sell very well. They dropped the price to $400 and then $350. And then they just said, we're not doing this anymore. We're going to make it $99. Unfortunately, in mid-June on a podcast, I said, look, HP spent $1.3 billion for Palm so that they could make this product right here. They are clearly in it for the long haul.
HP is in it for the long haul. Are you ready to eat those words?
I think you can make a case that 48 days is the long haul.
No.
Okay, let's eat the words.
All right.
We have right here in front of me, this is the original Eggbot. Norm has HP is in it for the long haul. Queued up. I think it's Helvetica. Maybe Sans.
No, it's
Sans
Ariel.
Serif. Ariel. We are printing that on this egg right now. Maybe we can get a close-up shot to see it being printed as we go. Perhaps a close-up shot of the egg being printed while it's still
calibration.
working.
It's also writing really messily on the egg. Good
Okay.
thing we have a backup egg.
We've got the egg printing. Now this.
Will, do you like eggs?
I love eggs. I love a hard-boiled egg. I eat
so
2 or
you
3
actually
hard-boiled eggs
like
sometimes
eggs.
in the morning.
I hate hard-boiled
Now-
eggs. They're the worst type of egg.
The unfortunate thing is, when I boiled the eggs, there was only room for 10 eggs in the pot.
Yeah, you bought a
But
dozen eggs.
I didn't mark them.
Okay, so two
So
of the
two of
eggs
these-
are raw eggs.
Now, I think that if you spin them and they spin like that, that means they are.
You spin like what? If they spin like
if it
that?
Spins,
If it
that means
spins
it's
evenly, then it's hard-boiled.
Boiled egg.
Okay.
I think if it doesn't spin like that, that seems like it may. But it could be the other way around.
You're saying there's a chance.
You think that's backwards? I think
you have it backwards.
I think Ryan might be feeding us back. It doesn't matter.
You saying there's a chance that this might be a raw egg?
It's a pretty real
Will
chance.
you commit to eating
Yeah,
the egg?
whatever. It's been out on the counter all day. I left it in the back of the car last
All right,
night. It's
there it
fine.
goes. We're done.
Oh, have we printed it? Okay,
We've printed it.
Let's show off what's going on here. Now, this was part of the first episode of the Tested the show.
We didn't calibrate it perfectly, but you can
Yeah.
see it says
HP.
HP is in it for the long haul. Would you like to eat this egg or the backup
I'll
egg?
eat this egg. Bring it.
Okay, it's still a little wet.
It's fine.
You don't have to eat the shell.
It's non-toxic. Well, that's a relief.
Yeah. Oh, you're lucky. It's the
I
hard-boiled
win.
egg.
I'm a winner. I'm peeling the egg.
Just shove it in your mouth.
I wish I had some salt and pepper.
Still gross.
You don't like hard-boiled eggs?
We'll show the backup egg.
What is wrong with a hard-boiled? Why
Oh, it's all messy.
Oh my God! I'm getting non-toxic marker all over my hard-boiled egg. Should I eat in one bite or two?
One bite. One bite. Just- How does that taste? There you have it. Eating your words with Will Smith. We'll be back more. This is going to be a subscriber-only segment.
We're going to do it whenever
Yeah,
we say
if you
something dumb.
listen to our podcast and hear us say things that turn out to be false,
Yeah.
proclamations, declarations, let us know.
We'll be back later today with another Eating Your Words with Norman Chan, where Norm is going to eat some words of things that he said that he now regrets.
Yeah.
And realizes
And now
that
have
he
to
made a
stomach.
mistake. This is the kind of fine content that you get if you are a premium member at Whiskey
Chew
Media.
this egg. Is that egg gone already? Whoa.
You said one bite.
Oh my God.
It's actually, if I had to guess, it's right around here somewhere. I kind of wish I had something to drink. It's a little bit uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
I can feel it just being esophagus down right now. We're right around in here somewhere, mid Godzilla. I should not have eaten that as fast as I did. That is the lesson and the big
Second
takeaway
mistake.
here. Yeah. So, Eating Your Words with Will Smith
And Norman Chan.
This is the first episode. We'll be back later with another one. Till then.
Back to you, Ryan.
Well, Whiskey Media, $50 a year gets you fat white guys eating food in slow-mo. That's what we offer. It's what people wanted, and it's what we gave them. God damn it. Gene Bodine joining us here, back on the couch. How's your day been? How are you enjoying being here, sir?
It's a lot of fun.
Excellent, excellent. You've definitely brought a lot of flavor and perhaps an air of professionalism to at least a small corner of this crazy-ass show. We've got time here for one more song from you, and we're going to have to say goodbye. I just want to give you a quick plug here. Gene Bodine, Solace is the name of the album. This is the same album that we had out last year, so if you missed it, get this. You can find this. Obviously, I've got a proper physical CD. Is there a place online that folks should go to get a CD, or are you just pointing them straight to iTunes?
You can go direct to my website, which is on the screen, or iTunes has it, Amazon,
So you can find this all over. Gene, you want to play us out? You play us out with a track from this? Or?
Yeah.
What are we going to hear here?
Maranubium.
All right, we'll take it away, sir. Gene Bodine, ladies and gentlemen. Gene Bodine, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. The album's called Solace. It's available on his website, genebodine.com. You can find it on Amazon, iTunes, wherever else. Gene, again, thank you so much, sir, for making the time, coming out and hanging with us and playing for us. That was amazing. The duet with Chainsaw was unreal. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, and I think you guys pulled it off. So thanks for giving that a shot.
Cool.
And everything else. I'm going to throw it back to the bar where Brad Shoemaker and Norman Chan are waiting for some fucking StarCraft 2. Jets, take it away.
Welcome to the Whiskey Media Bar. I'm Norm,
Right,
and this
I'm
is
Brad.
Brad. Together we are...
Don't say it.
The Real Casting Archon. We're here for StarCraft 2.
Yep.
I'm so excited,
I'm
Brad.
extremely excited. We have got 2 top-tier players in here from Team Vile.
Tell me what top tier means. Like top 100 players,
the
top
best of the best.
50 players in
These guys
North
are
America.
Grandmaster tier. Yeah, they are in like the top 100 on this continent. They are really fucking good.
And what's amazing is one of them is actually a Giant Bomb community member.
That's true.
Played in our Giant Bomb tournaments. StarCraft 2 tournaments, won most of them.
His name is Vile Demore, and yeah, he pretty much flattened every community tournament we had, and now he's going pro. We've also got Vile Spanishiwa, who is pretty well known around YouTube.
Yeah, he's known for his many queen play.
Yep.
And now they're playing Terran versus Zerg.
Yep.
Now, we haven't done StarCraft 2 in a while. Have you been playing, Brad?
Intermittently, in a very casual fashion.
Not so much. The game has started.
But yeah.
Thanks, Will Smith is driving for us today, playing spectator. Let's take a look at the game. Good luck, have Batman. So we have Demorn. This is Shakira's Plateau.
Yep.
Now, they haven't changed the map much since the last update. Demorn over at the top 2 o'clock position, and Spanishiwa down the 7 o'clock position. Sitting as Overlord, very slow start. What do we have to watch out for in this game?
Well, since they removed the destructible rocks from the rear of your base, obviously it makes your starting position a lot more defensible than it used to be. But a map this size, with that much ground to cover, you probably won't see any kind of super early aggression or rushes. They're probably going to take it slow, build up the economy.
It is a massive map. So the players start, they don't know where the other players are. They can't be to the immediate adjacent position, so they're going to go across the map. Spanishiwa sending over his Overlord. Demorn blocking his ramp with the supply depot. I hear Hellion play is very popular. Hellion, yes. And in the upcoming patch, Hellions are actually going to be nerfed, so we don't know if that's going to be a viable strategy for long. But Hellions basically, with enough numbers, two-shot drones.
Yeah, a couple MLGs ago, it turned out that Hellions kind of take on everything. So seeing a lot of that stuff. What are they doing to the Hellion?
They are decreasing the number of damage, so you cannot two-kill as a drone.
Right.
Unfortunately. Basically, Zerg against Terran. Zerg has to stay up 1 base against Terran. All that matters is the harvest. Let's look at the production tab right now. Will, if you can hit D. There you go. So you have barracks being made. We'll know if it's going to be Hellion play if there's going to be a fast reactor on the barracks. Then he's going to switch over to factory. See how many gas is actually no gas for Zerg, 1 gas over for Terran. So it's up in the air right now.
We just had SCV and a drone pass each other in the night, doing a little early scouting.
We got a very fast expansion over here by Spanishiwa. Again, like this map is very easy to fast expand because really there's only 1 entrance to your base, easy to get defend out. If there are Hellions, what's the right answer to that?
It's tough to say, especially with Spanishiwa on the other side. I haven't kept up with his play in a little while, but he was a bona fide YouTube sensation for a little while there because he plays a super crazy style where he just pumps out queens. I mean, normally you get like 1, maybe 2 queens per base, but
queens is right. You got to, if the timing is right, you got to use the queens to block the ramp. Now we see that Demorin's SCV has found the base, and you see it's a late spawning pool. He sees 1 gas, and what does that tell Demorin?
You tell me, Norm.
It tells him that there's an opportunity right now for him to strike. If there are no, Spanishiwa needs to basically lay down some defenses because he's in a vulnerable position. He's been outed. He doesn't have many units. And what's this building right now? Will, can you highlight that building next to the barracks?
The add-on for the barracks.
The add-on for the barracks. Well, this factory. I think it's a reactor.
There you go.
There's a reactor. So it looks like it might very well be Hellion play. That would be very exciting. Demorn actually talked some smack earlier, right? He said he was going to end it quickly.
He certainly did. He suggested this might be a short game, but it's a big map, so we'll see if he can make good on that.
All right, so right now it's still early in the game. StarCraft games usually last 15, 20 minutes pro games. Now, there have been some really crazy games in the GSL that have lasted a long time, especially on maps like this.
Yep.
And we've seen games last maybe 45 minutes to an hour to the last resource, last mineral.
Yep, but I've seen pro games on this map last like 3 to 5 minutes. And it can go either way. It can get super crazy.
All right, so there you go. Immediately, you got the Hellions. Dual Hellions coming out. We called it. Yes.
Okay.
Whew, preparation worked.
Thank you, Truman.
Yeah, thanks. My little brother gave me a nice handy cheat sheet for
the crash course.
for StarCraft play. So now you also have a tech lab over on the barracks. And we should see some aggression pretty soon. If this attack fails, Demorne can not only be down, he's invested a lot of resources, a lot of gas in the Hellion. He needs to get the blue flame research. If this attack fails, that's it. He's pretty much very committed to this aggression because he'll be one base behind.
It looks like we've got Hellions moving across the map right now.
All right, two moving.
2 Hellions taking the lower watchtower.
And 2 more coming.
2 more moving out.
Oh, this gets really exciting. Hellions fire a long beam of fire.
Yep.
And when they're upgraded, here it goes. The right move is to get the queen. You have 2 queens with Nishiwa. He needs to block the front, and if they can get through, you need to take out those tree tumors. Oh, one's down already. Yep, very good job, Nishiwa, blocking that ramp with the queens and also Zerglings.
Nishiwa's early queen play paying dividends. It doesn't look like he's pumping out as many as he used to. I don't know if he considered that just sort of a short-lived gimmick that he can't get away with anymore, but for a while there, it was just queen party all the time with him.
Basically, Demorne needs to take out those creep tumors because he doesn't have detection right now. He needs to take them out while they're building. Otherwise, that creep is going to expand throughout the map. Zerg wants to spread the creep as much as possible. Their units move faster on creep, and Terran units on the creep really can't match against Zerg.
It's like we've got an SCV down here. Do you think is that for repairing the Hellions? Yeah, he's not going to drop a bunker.
No. See that. Oh, Roach is also a very good counter against Hellions, and chasing Demorne away. This does not look good for our Terran friend.
Well, he is getting his first expo up, so he's building an.
I think he realized the second he realized that he could not get those 4 Hellions up the ramp and into the drone line, he needed to get that second base up. And he actually built it in the expansion.
There's that pretty crucial timing window, a few minutes into the game, where you either have to decide, all right, I've got 1 base here, I have got to take this guy out, or I have to expand because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to have time later.
All right, so we actually might see a longer game than we originally anticipated. Both players on 2 base right now. Now it's about tech. They're teching up. You got to transition out of roaches. If this could get into a long game, because Terran versus Zerg, sometimes you get really long games. Yep. It gets you a really interesting position where you have hive technology and you have broodlords. Yep. Broodlords are extremely powerful units for the Zerg. They kind of they convert from Mutalists.
No, from Corruptors.
Yes, from Corruptors, which are air-to-air only units, and Broodlords are air-to-ground only units. And it kind of forces the Terran to produce a lot of Vikings.
Seems like a late-game Terran versus Zerg has got the most clearly defined kind of rock, paper, scissors balance of any matchup in this game, because you get the Broodlords going on, and then they make Vikings, which are killer on the Broodlords, but then Zerg will switch to Ultralisk,
absolutely,
which Vikings are basically useless against. So it's almost like they're just leapfrogging each other's tech choices.
Yeah, and in some recent games, you don't even need to switch to an Ultralisk. Just build more Broodlords. More Broodlords, and eventually you'll be able to take them out.
Broodlords with new Marines.
Oh yeah, build more Marines. Oh, here we go, some Zerglings wrapping around. You want to get a good surround, get some Marines. Those Marines are not long for this world.
Cannot go anywhere, but the tanks are coming up. Marauders in the mix.
And those Zerglings, I think they're just scouting, just checking out to see what Demorne's got. Let's move over.
The Zerglings are moving up into Demorne's expansion. Spectator, if we could follow the stream of yellow.
Yep, they actually just tried to get them, just to get some information. I mean, they were just a scouting party, and I think Demorne knows he needs to do something. He's committed actually a lot of his resources to units and not to research, so I think he's going to do a 2-base pretty much all in.
Yep, well, he's got that second base up and running, so hopefully we'll see some major aggression here.
Let's hit more of the production tab right now. Well, D again. There we go. So we see over some Banelings, 20 Zerglings being built. I think Smichiwa's little game sense knows that there's something coming. He saw the Marauders, saw the Marines, saw the tanks, and we're going to see a lot of action planned.
Tanks coming in. Oh, this is
Siege tanks actually. I don't think they siege fast enough. The Banelings are going to. This does not look good for Demorne and all of Demorne's units.
Getting in, pretty much erasing everything that Demorne had going on.
Yeah, he attacked him while he was on creep. It was easy for the Zerglings to run around, surround.
Cover that ground before the siege tanks can do too much damage.
Banelings took out all the bio units, and the Zerglings went up and close to the siege tanks. So Demorne's very defensive right now. He has 1 bunker, 2 siege tanks. It's not looking good. Not looking good. What can he do? He's building this starport. So you go maybe go for a drop, maybe go for maybe plan ahead. I don't think he's going to commit. He's not going to do any banshees. It's too late for that.
Yep.
And maybe some drops. Maybe he'll plan Vikings. Right now, Smichiwa on, is that 3 base or 4? Is that another? Is that a massive units or is that
yeah,
a base?
it looks like he's only on 3 base right now.
Okay, 3 base.
He,
There's a ton of Zerglings in the middle.
He is establishing some pretty firm map control here.
Yeah, you look at the map and look at all that purple ground. That's just a lot of creep.
Yep.
Good creep spreads. Morn's not doing a very good job.
Now he does have his 4th coming up.
Yeah.
In the upper left here.
You know, as a Protoss player, the thing that we hate the most, and it's actually a new thing that Zerg players are using a lot now, infestors.
Yep.
Infestors are very, very, very powerful
Do you
units.
think are infestors as big in the ZVT matchup as ZVP?
You know what? Infestors, yes, as opposed to using against Vikings. Because if you use infestors and you just fungal growth the Vikings, you don't even need to transition Ultralisk. You can do Broodlord, infestors, and the Vikings just die because they can't move, they can't shoot the infestors, and you just kill them easily. Infestors, I mean. There doesn't seem like Sunichiwa is actually going that route right now. He seems very comfortable with his roaches. What else is he researching? A lot of upgrades on both sides. You got Stim over on Demorn's side, and unit upgrades. And at this point, we're just seeing Sunichiwa macro very well. Now, this is something that pro players do.
This is the thing that they do that I'm in awe of, is that while they're out there engaging in the field and micromanaging their units, they're also popping back to their base, setting up new bases, researching new tech, making more units. I mean, you're doing 5 or 6 things at once constantly in this game if you're really good at it.
Yeah, expanding.
I'm not.
No. Oh, and I think Demorn tried to take out some creep tumors. Those Marines pretty much all gone. Mixture of Banelings and Zerglings really makes those Marines really vulnerable.
Now, I'm no expert, but it seems like he maybe is a little low on the tank count.
Yeah,
like
not enough tanks.
Well, he's got 2 more hanging out.
You want a good spread of tanks because then you want to easily one-shot those Banelings, not let them get even close to your line. He doesn't have enough units. He's only on his 3rd base right now. He did take the gold though, right? No, it's not even a gold. He just took a 3rd base. 3 bases to 4.
And that's a pretty uncommon 3rd to take on this map. Usually you'll take the one south of your natural.
It's a more defensive 3rd. He doesn't want to be spread out into another natural.
That standard 3rd usually presents a bigger front to defend.
And now we're just watching more action. Both players want map control. You want to hold the front lines. With these siege tanks in siege mode, Sunichiwa really can't push forward, can't spread creep as much. They always see infestors, and there you go, fungal growth. These units are dead. All died at once.
For the layman, fungal growth is basically an acid spit that roots the units in place and saps health from them over time.
Yeah.
So and it got really powerful a couple patches ago.
Yeah.
So if you have a mass of weak units get hit with that, they're basically rooted in place and then they die.
Yep. They take out stalkers on the Protoss side very easily. Makes you so you can't blink out. And there's actually a really good timing where when you build your when you get ready to build your infestors, you actually research the ability to see your infestors spawn with more energy first before you build your infestors, and then you can basically, we don't have that for Protoss anymore. We don't no more amulet.
We've got a major Terran force moving out, a big orange clump in the middle. More
position,
tanks up. It doesn't look like he's got the Marine count that he necessarily might need. Here we have some burrowed infestors.
This is going to be fun.
Demorn cannot see those unless he gets some kind of detection. If those pop up in the wrong place, it's going to be a really bad day for him.
Well, if when they're moving, you can kind of see the terrain texture change a little bit, but you have to really be looking for it.
Here come the infestors launching a mass of infested Terrans. So those tanks are actually doing splash damage against themselves right now as they shoot.
And they're coming from the back.
The infestors top up with a bunch more infested Terrans. He lost those infestors, which I guess are pretty expensive, but look at all the damage that was done to those tanks. Those things are hanging by a thread right now.
And Demorn, actually, I mean, he feels like he has some units. He's going to move forward a little bit onto the creep. Zerg does have vision on creep, so any enemy unit that's on your creep, you'll be able to see it.
So Sunichiwa can basically see anything that's purple on that mini-map right now. So he's got massive. He's just establishing a major position of dominance right now.
Oh yeah, he's pretty safe right now on 4 bases. He's going to tech up, get Hive, and then get Broodlords and basically pummel through.
Yeah, he's even set up shop at the center, north, and south expansions. He hasn't expanded there, but he's dropped enough creep that just to make sure that Demorn can't move.
I think he's on 5 bases now. He's actually
so he's getting his 5th up now. Yeah, just an absolutely dominant position economically. And look at all the units he's cranking out. Here comes
Nidus network.
Nidus is basically going to let him teleport into anywhere that he can drop the other end of that worm.
Now you really discover that for the sound. You can hear the very distinct sound effect of the Nidus worm popping up, and you got to really scramble and look where in your base the end of that worm pops up.
Yeah, you'll hear it, but you'll have no indication of where it is.
It's very gas heavy though.
It is. I think it's 200 gas when you drop it. But yeah, I mean, hearing that sound as somebody playing against Zerg, it just strikes terror into your heart because they could be popping out of the ground anywhere on the map, and you just have to find it as fast as you can.
Both players maxed out at 200 units, 200, 200.
Yeah, it should be a real big engagement coming any second here. They're just almost at a kind of a standoff here. It looks like if you could go over and check out that Zerg force, it looks like we have a bunch of Baneling bombs. Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness.
Go up, follow those overlords So those overlords are absolutely full of, oh no, they're actually full of Zerglings. It's like
reloading, and basically, Demorn at this point is trying to take down as many bases, stop the harvesting, because when they're both players at 200, the player with more bases can, and more production.
Massive engagement, please don't miss that engagement.
Right in the middle, there we go. Let's enjoy this for a second.
Ultralisk coming in.
Oh, those Marines have been run away.
Zerg Swarm moving in and pretty much dominating what's left of these tanks.
Yeah.
Roach is backing up. Roach's armor obviously helping out a little bit here.
2 Vikings not doing so much against these overlords. Both those ultralisks.
Yep.
Pretty good. And Zerg again, they get health. They regain health automatically.
Yeah, we've got. Demorn's picking off a few overlords, which will hurt Smishiwa's supply just a little bit, but I don't think it's looking too good for the Terran player.
And these ultras now in Demorn's expansion, taking out some mules, taking out some SCVs. Roach is doing basically taking out the Marines. Vikings even having to land.
Yep.
Vikings landing, that's a bad sign.
As soon as you got Vikings on the ground, you know something's going wrong. And it looks like he might barely clean up this base.
Yeah,
maybe.
so even though those ultralisks are dead and the
here comes a lone
the
Baneling.
Roaches are dead, it's not like Smicha wasn't building and reinforcing at the same time. He's off his 5 bases, rebuilding his entire army. He'll be back at full strength very soon, and it's going to take longer for Demorn to rebuild his army.
That's really the strength of Zerg, is just how fast you can resupply when you've got a guy on 5 bases like this. He's popping out units faster than they're dying. And it's just a war of attrition at that point. You're just going to keep hitting him with everything you got until he's dead.
And both players doing very good. If you look at the mineral counts, I mean, they're just using all their minerals, expanding. And I think here, if you actually look to the map, Smishiwa's moving forward with his second attack.
Oh, we've got, looks like we've got some yellow up in Terran's base. I think we.
Oh, there goes the Nugz network.
Dropped down. We've got Ultralisks
in the base.
In the base.
Siege tanks caught off guard.
May not do a ton of damage, but it's definitely going to distract what Demorn's doing.
And now would be a good time for Smishiwa to attack a lone expansion, which he's actually doing down here. There it goes.
Oh, we got the Zerglings just cleaning up all the workers in Demorn's fort.
That's not good.
This is, barely manages to lift off that command center.
It's on fire.
But if he doesn't, you can see the hit points are dropping on it. If he doesn't manage to repair that thing soon, it's just going to burn right down. It looks like Demorn is just in a weaker and weaker position.
I love that you burrow those ultralisks just in case the reinforcements come. You could just pop them from those siege tanks.
Here come the reinforcements.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty.
It's not as good as Baneling landmines, but I guess an ultra landmine is the next best thing.
Does he know?
I don't think he knows. Oh, and here they come.
Surprise!
Catching all those tanks off guard. They're not even siege. They're not even going to do that much damage to these ultras. Here come.
And they're running away. Zerglings get into the base.
Oh, this is looking bad.
This could be it.
This could be it.
There's a little bit of a bottleneck, and these marauders behind the supply depots are doing some good jobs against the ultras. But look, 4 more ultras coming in.
Yeah, I mean, Smishiwa just in such a commanding economic position.
He's going to drop ultralisks.
Oh, here come ultralisks flying into the base. This is just insult to injury here.
We anticipate this ending fairly soon in Smishiwa's favor. There goes the GG. Now, do you want to tell the viewers out there what's going to happen next?
So we have a special treat. These guys have agreed to team up against 6 kind of shitty players from around the office. Me and Norm are going to hop in, but
we're the shitty players.
Everybody else has very little StarCraft 2 experience. So we're going to see how 6 random people do against 2 professional players. Not making any promises here.
Are we going to start it right away?
Yeah,
I'm confident we're going to win,
That's right. I'm going to set the game up. I'll let you,
all right.
let you kick it off.
So let me introduce all the players. Right now we have Will Smith, who's spectating. Dave Snyder is playing. Dave, how much, I don't know if you're mic'd or not, how much StarCraft have you played?
I've played a decent amount of... No, I played no StarCraft.
No StarCraft.
I'm going to build lots of Tanya units.
Okay.
I will fire some missiles. I don't know, rushing?
Yeah.
I will rush.
What race are you going to play?
The ones that burrow.
Okay, very good. We also have Andy McCurdy here. Andy, you are a real StarCraft player. I don't know, I'm going to actually get the mic over here. There you go.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You have played your Terran's your race?
I have played. Terran is my race.
All we really need you to do is build more Marines. If you
I
can
can do
saturate
that. I
your
can
mineral
do that.
line and feed us minerals, we can win this.
You got it.
All right. And you also playing?
I am.
Yes. What's your name again?
Chris Journey.
Chris.
Yes.
I don't think we've met.
We have not.
All right. Chris is also playing. Have you played StarCraft?
Almost none.
Almost none.
Almost none. I played a lot of Company of Heroes and Dawn of War.
All right. Big RTS fan.
Sure.
Okay. But never played StarCraft.
Almost
I'm getting a little worried. And then we also have Mike Horn outside in the engineering bay.
He's a ringer.
He's in the engineering bay. That was a StarCraft joke. I'm going to play as well. Let me get invited and get this game started. Are we almost ready, Brad? Now, we are doing a 6v2, and actually in StarCraft, it's not possible to set up a team of 6 versus a team of 2. So it's going to start off as a custom game free-for-all. We're going to have to ally ourselves, and I'll teach you guys how to do that. In the top right-hand corner when the game starts, there'll be an alliance menu. Basically, click all the checkboxes of players that don't have the Vial tag in front of their name.
Norm, what is my strategy? Tell me what to do.
Build more Marines.
I thought I was burrowing.
Don't burrow. Build more drones.
All right. Drone.
Hold on, my mouse isn't working. Hold on, my mouse isn't working. Where's my mouse? I'm going to unplug and replug.
That, again, we have handicapped. Norman Chan.
Oh my god.
Plug it in. All right, Norm.
I've plugged it in. Are you kidding me? All right, there goes. Oh. All right, let's start.
All right. Everybody remember to ally up. Hit the button in the top right corner and ally with everybody whose name doesn't have Vial.
So ally with everyone but Vial Spinichua and Vial Demorn. Brad, you and I are playing Protoss. This is our go-to race.
Yes. We sure have a whole lot of Terrans in here.
Now it's going to be a little difficult both trying to play and to cast at the same time and to lead. So Brad, you're going to have to help me a little bit.
My character does not look like a burrower.
I don't have a microphone.
Who are you? I'm a Helldiver.
Also, I'm going to mention thank Asus for giving us loaning us these PCs. These are amazing gaming laptops that run StarCraft quite well. Awesome.
Oh, both of the Vial guys are right next to each other. That's bad for us. Who's Helldiver?
Will, you're going to help us cheat, right? I'm Helldiver.
Dig. Burrow, Dave.
But I'm not
Will,
burrowing.
if you're Mike, Will, you might want to lay down some... oh, you're not Mike. Okay, so as a Protoss, I got to go... I'm going to... Oh, God, I've forgotten how to play this game.
Come on, Lord.
Scout, Brad, I'm putting you in charge of scouting.
I'm in charge of scouting.
So scouting is important. We want to know where they are. We want to know what they're building.
Brad's looking at my screen. No, I'm not. Uh-oh.
You're being attacked right now? Oh, mother effer.
I have a microphone. Gonna put it down right here. Demore looks like he's building a wall into a base someplace.
Yeah,
It's walling up. So this is a very early game. We just want to macro up, Brad. As long as you can be comfortable macroing, we'll be good.
I'm not convinced at all that that's going to work.
Oh my goodness! I really don't want to lose, Brad.
So Andy is Cedric. Norm is Norm. Who is Mindscape?
Is that me? That's me.
Okay. Our ringer. Looks like Helldiver, I believe is Dave. Helldiver's Mike Horn.
Always be building more workers.
Is scouting.
Or just dropping a bunker in my base.
He found you? Okay.
Wow.
This is not good.
Norm, I'll save you. Brad, where are you? Over here, I'm coming.
Try my best. Oh no, we already got
Oh, how the hell?
This is a train professional. Chase him off with my workers. He's just going to come around and attack you from the other side.
Dave, start giving me resources. Hit top right-hand corner next to the alliance menu.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad.
It's not enabled for another minute.
What? Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute and then give me all your resources. Yes, all you're gonna do is give me resources.
I'm done.
Are you kidding me?
I couldn't kill it. I got the support here.
Send something to me.
Lift off your command center and fly someplace else.
44 seconds, Storm.
Oh my god.
I think somebody came looking at me.
I knew this was going to be a divide and conquer.
Wait. Oh my god, stuff's happening up here too.
Oh man, I'm getting dominated.
Oh my god.
See what's going on in my base right now.
No, I got lots of gas.
Wow.
Okay, yes, that's good. Give me.
20 seconds. We got 20 seconds.
Okay, build more workers in the meantime.
So bad.
Brad, you're gonna have to transition to bossing after you lose.
I don't know what to do. All right, I'll hop on the spectator then. I'll be flattened here.
It looks like there's a Zerg rush in Helldiver's base as
I'm
well.
not at all surprised about that.
All right, I can give it to you. Norm, your Norm.
We're done.
Give me shit. Give me all your
gateway is
shit.
not powered anymore.
What's your handle?
Norm.
I've sent you all my stuff.
Awesome.
God, pandemonium. Wow. Chaos. I'm done. I'm dead. I'm completely dead. Wow. All right.
Norm.
Predictably, our pros have rushed at us because we're terrible at holding off rushes, even me.
Helldiver has a couple of SCVs hold up.
Yeah, that's really not going to do him any good. He's lost just about everything here.
Yeah.
So what do we have going on in our Zerg Pro's base? He's already got a Baneling nest out and is working on Evo chamber, so he's going to get his upgrades. He's going to have Banelings. His early Zerglings have basically done all the work they need to do. We've got.
Keep on sending.
Yeah, the incomes tell the tale, I suppose. We got Norm is valiantly trying to get a wall up down here, but I don't really think it's going to do much good because
I'm going to set up a command center eventually.
our pros are moving into a position of dominance already.
They're expanding. There's a Gamorrean expansion, and there looks like there's a. Well, this is the commerce.
All right, I'm going to take your chair.
We don't like for you?
I need more minerals.
Are you sure?
I need more minerals. I need more minerals.
Transitioning from spectator to microphone stand.
You're doing a good job, Will. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
I certainly appreciate it. All right, this is just the
They're
ultimate.
attacking me.
This is the ultimate insult. Spanishi is building a new base in the old base of whoever's playing on Mike Ford's machine.
So you're saying he's in his base?
Here's my old Nexus just sitting here doing nothing. These guys are basically just flaunting it at this point. Got more Marines cleaning up the workers of
more minerals.
I think is Dave Snyder. Oh, here comes Andy. Andy McCurdy with a massive Marines and Marauders, probably actually going to get some kills here, which is probably something to brag about under these circumstances.
Oh my god, I got a pylon. I'm so nervous.
On the right.
Andy's
way to go, Dallas!
Andy's valiant team of one Marauder, a bunch of Marines, and Medevac actually doing a little bit of damage, but I really don't think it's going to be enough.
More expansions.
Norm
has a lot of shit.
Norm over here getting ballsy with 7 gateways and a robotics facility. I don't know exactly what he thinks he's going to do with that. Considering these guys are just cleaning up bases left and right. At this point, we are down to
Andy just cursed, which means probably something bad's happening to him.
we are effectively down to 2 versus 2 now. So if you think that Norm and Andy have any shot against these guys, put your money down on the table. But I'm not going to take that.
I hear a lot of angry Protoss.
Need more minerals, guys.
Yellow Terran getting cleaned up there. Here's Norm with his handful of stalkers. He's actually got an immortal out, so that'll do some good damage against Marauders and also these buildings up here. But
can he blink with those?
I don't believe he has researched the blink upgrade, but it really isn't going to help him much if he has. Actually doing a
Need
little
more
damage
minerals.
to up here, moving up into his barracks, taking barracks out actually. Lord appears to be fleeing, actually. It looks like he doesn't have much else on the map, but he does have an extra base up here.
Here's the Wrath of Chan.
But we do have Spanishi moving in with a bunch of banelings and a bunch of zerglings, which are going to be really good against what Norm's got going on up here. Although Andy's little bioball has joined the mix. We'll see. Norm actually losing quite a bit. It looks like he's lost his main now. He's still got his natural pumping up here. He's got 3 barracks on the way. It's going to be up to Spanishi at this point to try to keep these guys busy long enough for Demoran to get back in the game. Looks like he's landed. He landed his command center in Spanishi's base, but it burned down, so that's really unfortunate for him. But his 3 barracks are about to complete, so he's going to be able to start pumping Marines out again. And that might be enough, actually, with the lead that Spanishi has got up here. They may be able to hold these guys off. We'll see.
There's a lot of bases, Brad.
Yeah, Norm has got way more buildings than units, it looks like. So I don't know if that's really going to benefit
Feed me.
much.
Feed me.
We've got Zerglings moving in, surrounding these Stalkers.
Oh my God.
Counter against Stalkers, and the Stalkers, as you can see, are getting melted here. But all these Marines and Zealots.
More, give me more.
Is Dave still alive, Brad?
I am.
Dave.
I'm doing well. I'm bringing up my voices.
Dave is super excited over there to still have a base with 1 barracks.
Where is he?
No Marines.
Don't worry about me. I'm sending you money.
So Dave is just acting as a mule, I guess, for Norm and Andy at this point, funneling money to them. But is that extra income going to be enough? I sincerely doubt it.
McCurdy, how you doing?
Sorry,
Your
guys.
money?
Kind of
far away. Yeah, sure. I no.
Andy, let's go attack his expansion.
Norm announcing his intent to hit Spanishi where it hurts, moving in with everything he's got. And everything he's got is what looks like 4 Zealots, an Immortal, and a Stalker, and 1 Sentry, which is now dead. So,
Keep on sending units.
All these Zerglings are just dominate everything that Norm had. 2 Hellions coming in, but the Zergling surround is going to take those out very quickly. I don't know. Okay, well.
Take out this expansion.
Andy's mounting a pretty impressive offense here, given the circumstances. Moving in with a bunch of medevacs.
This is so unconventional.
An ugly bioball. Norm seems to have some misgivings about their course of action here, but Spanishi's still got his main is still cranking over here. He's still able to produce units. He may, if he's able to outproduce these guys. Okay. My faith in our pro players is restored. Demoran has reestablished himself fully up here. He's completely cranking on his production. He's got Marines coming out.
Let's keep on moving, Andy.
He's got a
keep
Raven
the pressure
coming
on.
out. He's got a Raven coming out that's going to completely negate what these Stalkers can do by absorbing all of their shots. The Raven can also drop
down here, Andy.
Auto turrets. They're going to help quite a bit. It's really just a matter of time until Demoran, he has just busted through these rocks. He is now moving in with his defenses. We've got Banelings morphing in here. Andy and Norm are offering a pretty meager offense at this point. This may actually come down. This may be the decisive encounter of this game.
I'm sending a single unit at them.
Dave's got workers coming up. It's madness in here. And Demoran's...
Hey, I'm running with the dudes. I'm running with Andy.
Demoran's Marines just cleaning up everything these guys have got left. The medevac's retreating. All of Andy's offensive units are gone. Here comes another mess of Stalkers, but I don't think that Norm wants to do that right now, given the circumstances. More Marines just streaming out of Demoran's base. He's got 2 reactors up on 2 of his barracks, so he can double his Marine production out of those.
Would you describe yourself as impressed with or not so much impressed with the play from our rank amateur StarCraft players?
From our Scrub League, I'm actually surprised it's gone as long as it had. Dave is definitely still excited.
I lost by 1 guy.
I'm surprised anybody's still in this game. You know, I expected.
Give me more minerals, Dave.
I expected them to rush the weaker players, and they did.
Okay, it's a good idea.
These guys are talking over there like they've got something going on strategically.
I think Dave is expanding to his natural.
Dave, I don't think Dave's doing much of anything.
What?
Actually, I'm sorry.
Ecuador.
I'm sorry. Norm has got an expansion going. Actually, Andy's still rocking it on 1 base, so his economy is going to be. He's still mining for now, but his economy is going to be in dire straits if he doesn't get an expansion up pretty soon. Norm has an economic advantage there. Both of our pros on 1 base for the moment, although we've got Demoran establishing an expansion in a place that I won't name because these guys are sitting in the room with me.
Oh no! Oh no! Norm, they're coming at me.
Also
Dave,
getting his expansion back up.
Send your stuff.
Dave sounds very unhappy at the moment. Dave.
Oh God! Take off. Flee. Launch.
These guys exhibiting why they're pros with their extraordinary game sense, realizing that Dave Snyder was still in this game, making sure they remove the ever-present threat of Dave Snyder.
Oh my God! Do you have any more minerals, Dave? I'm short on minerals.
Dave's workers being massacred.
Send them all. Send them all.
Massacred by these zerglings.
Yes.
Andy McCurdy mounting defense. Saving.
Let him die.
Dave has just a few.
Andy, I need your units. We're gonna hit him.
But I think all of Dave's
Andy,
workers have been
bring
destroyed.
up. We're gonna mass the big attack,
Out
okay?
of this game
Let's group up in the middle.
Andy's still moving out with a handful of Hellions and a pretty big, thick bio ball with some medevacs here, so he's going to have healing on those bio units. Baneling's coming in, doing a little bit of damage. Big old mess of Zerglings and Marines darting in. More Banelings on the way. This may come down to the micro of the pros whether they can take this out or not, although I think it's actually looking like it's tipping in their favor.
Moving my barracks into your town.
More moving out, big old mess of Marines. They've got the combat shield upgrade for more health. Banelings moving in. The Banelings are going to do massive damage to these Marines, just melting through them. Oh, it is a massacre here.
Oh, that's humanity.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
shit.
Humanity, indeed. That's the word for it. And Norm continuing to pump out units, but I think it's, oh my goodness, there's a Colossus out. So, Norm's Colossus control has to be impeccable here if he's going to keep this thing alive, because that's probably the only thing that's going to keep him contending with these guys. Norm falling back a little bit. Still continuing. 2 robotics facilities now, pumping out 3 Colossi. We'll see how these guys answer this. But all one of these guys has to do is get some air units out, and those Colossi are just going to go right down. We'll see if they can actually make that happen. They're not in the strongest economic position themselves. Spanishiwak getting another base going up here, but sacrificing a lot of units to these Colossi. Norm is in fact the purple player. He's got a significant amount of money sitting there that he needs to be spending. Morin as well, actually. Morin building quite a bit, of course. I don't know if Spanishiwak is actually looking like he's in kind of a rough position. These Colossi are just going to melt through all those lesser units that he's got down here. Unless he can move up behind them and take them out from the rear. He knows what's going on because he can see Spanishiwak's base. We'll see if they feel confident enough to run up there and actually take those Colossi out. If they can't get in close and take those out, those things are just going to do ridiculous damage to everything on the ground. Norm's still mining out of 2 bases. Andy's still on 1 base, running very dangerously low on minerals. If he doesn't expand soon, he's going to. Oh, you know what? I apologize. He has just gotten an expansion up in the corner here. Will Smith, what do you think? I can't believe this game's still going on.
I'm really impressed with Andy and Norm. I think that the pros are going easy on them, Brad.
I think you might be right, and I hope that they take the gloves off if that's the case pretty soon here, because I would love to see them just dominate. Don't forget they've knocked 4 players out of this game already.
Yeah, I think the early rush played
I still have a building
important role in this victory.
Absolutely. Dave Snyder is still keeping it real down in the south.
It's not their game.
But depending on how you rush, I mean that can handicap you economically. Oh, we have a massive engagement going on. 5 Colossi melting down all those Zerg forces, but this is so much coming in from Morin. He is just going to steamroll over these guys.
There's air Vikings now, right?
Okay, the Colossi have gotten up onto the cliff, so they're not going to be able to follow up there. But these Vikings. Okay, so we've got Viking versus Stalker, actually Viking versus Colossus versus Marine versus Stalker versus Viking. This is pandemonium here, but if those Vikings dart in and you see they've taken out all but one of those Colossi, that's basically going to be ruinous for Norm. I don't know if there's a lot. I don't know if there's a whole lot they can do. I mean, I'm sure he's probably okay. He's pumped out 2 more Colossi.
Secondary force of Norm. Oh, the Protosity.
Oh my goodness! Here comes more.
Let's go roll.
More bio action for Andy. More Marines and Marauders. A couple of Hellions. Looks like they
All right, let's go, Andy.
They might be holding firm. It sounds like they're making a dramatic push here. More coming in from Gamoran.
Holy crap!
We'll see. Norm blinking in to try to do some up close damage, but he sounds pretty shocked that these guys have continued to pump out units as they have. Baneling's coming in, not really connecting with units, but they're certainly buying some time for Gamoran's troops here. to try to come in and do some extra damage. They take out pretty much everything except for Norm's Colossi, and once Colossi are undefended, they pretty much are you know, they'll go down with a minimum of damage. It's like Norm's final Colossus getting picked off. A few more Stalkers and Sentries here, but I think we know which way this game is going. Will, what do you think? Do you think we're safe to call this one yet?
I think it's time for a well-timed GG from our friends.
I think we're going to have to call this one preemptively, but we'll let these guys play it out, and maybe we'll be able to air the exciting conclusion of this ridiculous match in the near future. But thanks for watching.
Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you guys for a lot of action-packed StarCraft action still happening here, although it looks like they kind of got their asses handed.
Something
Even
bad
the dog
happened.
pile
Something
got their asses
bad.
handed.
Something bad happened.
Want to thank ASUS for providing us with that plethora of those giant laptops. I don't know if you saw those things, but they are beasts. And perform very admirably for being laptops.
I did not even know how to pronounce that, actually. I thought you were talking about something else.
No,
That's how it's
ASUS. It's ASUS.
ASUS.
It's ASUS.
All right.
I know. I always said ASUS.
Asus.
I have been
ASUS.
I have been corrected and conditioned.
We got it.
ASUS.
ASUS.
This is what we learn about branding.
Nice.
Which
Speaking
is the
of branding,
perfect segue.
Oh my God.
Brad Muir and Greg Rice from Double Fine. Gentlemen, how are you?
Hey. I'm doing fantastic.
You guys
How
are
you doing?
the developers of Trenched.
Yes.
Also known as
Iron Brigade.
So you guys had some pretty well-known issues with titling in Europe.
Unfortunately well-known, I would say. Yes, unfortunately well-known. But yeah, we had a little bit of minor accident that happened with the naming rights and stuff. But yeah, it looks like we got it sorted out by changing the name completely.
So in Europe now, you guys are on your way to being released in Europe under the name Iron Brigade.
Iron Brigade is the new name of Trenched in Europe. It's also the new name of Trenched everywhere.
What?
I know, right?
Hold on, Greg. Are you Brad? Are you announcing something right here, live on the Big Live Show?
Yes, we're absolutely announcing.
Holy shit!
We are going to be rebranding Trenched to Iron Brigade for everyone. Everywhere.
So this is going to happen in lockstep with the European release?
Yes, absolutely. When we go live with the Europe release, which should happen soon-ish. I wish I had a date, but it's like, you know, certification and stuff like that.
You're going to cert right now, and
we're super close to certing, and then, you know, they have to slot it in when it's going to release with other stuff. And so, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's like out of our hands.
Will Smith approves of
that's
this.
Awesome. That was, holy shit, that was terrifying. Oh my God. But yeah, as soon as it goes live, we're gonna do a title update for everybody in the States, and there are a couple of regions in Europe that we released. And the reason for this is that if we just change the name in Europe, people that have Trenched and people that have Iron Brigade will not be able to play together. And that was what Microsoft told us, and we worked with them, and it was just like, there's no other way to do it that they can sort of figure out other than just like renaming the whole damn thing. So that's what we're going to do.
First, you guys are trailblazers.
First, I mean, it's sort of crazy because it's a digital product. It's already on your hard drive, but there's no box, there's no manual. Like, we're just going to kind of like, Chris Journey, our programmer over there, he wrote some magic spells.
Yeah.
We're going to reach into your hard drive from the internet and just jiggle the handle a little bit.
I like this.
We're just going to do this. Get in there. I think that's just kind of mess around with what's already there, and then you'll be playing Iron Brigade with everybody.
Chris, is this all technically accurate?
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, all right, very good. Magical spells.
Go into every Xbox.
It's Chris Journey's ghost hand, his weird internet ghost hand will touch you.
It's worth mentioning here, though, that this is not just a cosmetic update. This is not just the name of the game.
So that's the other thing. Like, I mean, it actually gave us a chance to go back and add some stuff to the game. So the biggest thing that we've added is a survival mode. Yeah. This is a slow clap
nuts, man.
for this.
I'll give you the slow clap for that one.
Nice. So this was something that like people wanted this.
Like day negative fucking one.
And we knew it. You know,
we love your game, but we need a survival mode.
We knew it too when we were working on it. It's just like, you know, time and budget and money and schedule and all that
Gotta
stuff.
like actually finish a game.
Yeah, I don't know. Was kind of at odds with actually adding like this whole new mode to the game, but you know, there've been some weird delays with this naming stuff and whatever, so we just kind of jammed it in there. So it's in there. So it's gonna be.
Kind of went in there.
Yeah, again, we're just, you know, I mean, while we're in there.
Yeah,
it's like while we're in there, we might as well do some stuff. So it's we used the African level hospital, which was one of our favorite levels. You like that level?
It's a good one.
Where the snipe tuners come out. That's where they get introduced. I don't know if you played Trenched. Yeah, it might give you the sweats thinking about it.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. But we use that as the basis.
That's the multi-front. That's
There's some backside attacks.
Yeah. But we took that
hate
map
the backside
and we.
So
I heard that about you.
You're still T for
yeah,
teen?
That's weird. Still T for teen. Yes, absolutely.
Check.
But that was another thing about the renaming is that a lot of people on the forums and stuff were like just do a search and replace and just shit it out. We're like, it's way harder than that. Like there were a lot of the number of hoops that we had to jump through to actually get it done and ready. We had to resubmit to the ESRB.
Oh wow!
It's the same exact game. It just has a different name now, but we had to resubmit.
So,
anyway, enough of that.
So what was once Trenched is now Iron Brigade.
Is now Iron Brigade
worldwide, or
worldwide
will soon be worldwide Iron Brigade.
Until we change it again.
You know what? Now you've got a tease for it.
Now that we can do it, yeah.
We've gone through the process. We just change it whenever we want.
We're not doing that.
Chris Churdy says that's apparently not happening.
No,
I'm going to grab this controller.
It's good.
That's hooked up to an Xbox
let's check it out.
that has Iron Brigade on it.
We have a brand new
Jeff
screen.
Gershman is off camera. He's on another Xbox. We have him on a mic. Jeff, are you ready?
I'm on a microphone, and I want to allow me to be the first to say Iron Brigade is a game about love.
Yes, it absolutely is. If people were asking, it still is.
That remains true.
Yeah,
so you're adding survival mode. You're using one of the existing levels for that. Other stuff that you guys want to talk about here?
Yeah. So it's like an infinite mode on the hospital map, and every 5 waves you'll be rewarded with like a specific survival mode piece of loot.
So yes, there's new loot.
So there's new loot. Well. There's 10 new pieces that are spread throughout the first 50 waves. And it's really hard. I think that's the other thing I'd like to say. So look at that. We got
Boom.
right in.
Just like that.
Matchmaking. That still works.
That's how it works. And,
that's a Trench feature. We had to port that over to Iron Brigade. That's why it took so long. Yeah.
Turns out.
But
so
yeah,
I'm playing with Jeff. We're also playing with some folks at the Double Fine office?
I don't know. I think it's just going to be you two.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to, we've already loaded up your trenches with some of the new loot. If you want to go run over there, see your trench, see some of your stuff. So go into the weapons there. Yeah, that's good. So if you hit the Y button to bring up the thing. So this is the new dampening coil. So this is much like the, what is it? The prototype coil cam?
Prototype coil cam, yeah.
The one that leaves behind the big like red damaging area. This one leaves behind like a slowing area.
Okay.
Whatever. And so you can see the big 30 on there. So this one's awarded at wave 30 of survival mode.
Oh, okay.
But you get it for free, Ryan Davis.
Well, in this debug version at least.
Yeah, and then I think the other one's new, right?
I think the other ones are as well. Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got like a new sniper rifle. So it's 10 new pieces of loot hanging out.
So there's a lot. Is there new geometry in here, or are we just playing with numbers and coming up with silly new names?
Oh no.
There are brand new effects.
Awesome.
Meshes, animations, you name it, man.
So what do I need to do to
just run over to Woodruff? So you'll see it right there. We've got like sort of this flickery thing.
Yeah.
So we put the survival mode off to the left of the Europe campaign. Like if you bumper over to back to Europe and then go back over, bam,
boom,
bam, and then hit A, and there you go. And then you just launch it as normal. You can just press X when you're ready. And we'll check it out. We'll see how well you guys do.
I am ready.
So you need to get to 5. You got to get to 5
you gotta
for
get
a new
to 5.
piece of loot.
You have to.
Or 10 if you want 2 pieces of loot.
Okay.
But that was the thing. We had a lot of people.
We have to get to wave 5 apparently.
Okay.
There are a lot of trench professionals out there that are pretty good at the game, and they wanted more of a challenge. So that's the other thing that this is really going
to figure out my loadout here.
This is really going to address.
If we get some sound in the studio,
that
would be extremely awesome.
So you've got some. You want to turn around there. I think you're going to have some friends coming around this backside over here to the left.
Is that true?
To the left. Go more to the left.
Yeah.
Around that corner, yeah. You're going to have some buddies.
Oh.
There we go.
All right. Getting a little sound here. Thank you, guys.
Remember how to play trench?
I have
some
kind of remember.
Right bumper will suck that stuff in.
You've got some aerial enemies now.
There you go.
Very nice, Ryan Davis.
All right. They do have some good loot here. So.
Yeah. So this is the new loot is on par, if not better than the stuff that you'll be getting out of like Farnsworth and the Volcano and like the last few missions of the game. I think there's still some guys hitting your base.
Yep, there you go.
There they are. Yay, wave completed. Hey, one down.
You've got a flak turret down on the D-pad.
Oh, there we go.
That'd be some nice stuff. But yeah, we've been tuning this thing and massaging it, and as you go through it, we start ramping up the enemy's health pretty severely as you go through.
So you're claiming this is hard. That's your whole thing. It's like, oh, we made a hard game.
I believe this to be hard now.
Okay.
Compared to the rest of the game.
It's also going to be slightly more random, so you're not going to see the same wave every time you play. Guys will come from different areas.
That's an excellent point.
I mean, it makes sense to make this a little more challenging as this kind of addresses that end game issue.
Exactly. Yeah. There's also a new leaderboard that goes with survival mode. That will. I think you might have sprinty legs if you hold A. No, I think someone took them off.
No, I got them.
So there's a new leaderboard just for survival mode, which will track. So that was one thing about the leaderboard that we shipped with the original game for campaign. It just shows how many mission victories you had, and a lot of people were sort of like cheesing that by just defeating the European boss over and over and over to raise their mission victory count. So we kind of consider the new like survival mode leaderboard to be like the new true leaderboard, which is just going to track the furthest wave that you've gotten to. So it only keeps track of like your best effort.
Very cool.
So I'm sorry, I was shooting people over here. Did you say that these waves would be randomized to some extent also?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
They're definitely not like completely random. Like they are scripted by us still. It's just that each wave will choose out of a bucket of like how many things? A lot of things.
Lots of waves.
A lot of different waves.
Yeah.
I like these guns you gave me.
They're doing pretty well. Yeah. So that new sniper rifle is like a full auto one. If you hold it down, it'll just shoot.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just dumping now. I'm just holding
that. You know what Jeff has? Did Jeff have the
I didn't
mortar?
see. I think that he totally changed his loadout completely.
What a jerk.
I know. But there is. I think that's the new grenade launcher he has on the left side, which is like
and the ricochet machine gun.
cluster grenade launcher, which is pretty good. They're not doing so bad.
No, you know what? Maybe we should make it harder.
Yeah, maybe.
is this your first external play testing? Or are we going to make this game harder?
No. We've had other play testing. You guys are doing great.
Did I hear?
Even though a third of your
did I
base
hear
is
new
missing
salutes?
Right, there will be new salutes.
Yeah.
There will be new salutes. Well, is there? There is one technically.
Yeah, there already is.
Yeah. So the top pieces of loot are scrubs for the hospital. Scrubs and a what is it like a
doctor's hat.
I always forget what you call that thing.
I don't remember what I called it, but it
medical
has
mirror.
medical
medical
mirror. Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll get those if you get to wave 45 and 50, which is difficult.
Yeah, it's a little rough to get.
So what's the wave max? What do we get to here?
It does not end.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It truly does not end.
It does not end. It should get sufficiently hard to the point of
death,
upsetting sadness and frustration.
What's the best you've done, Brent?
My best is I almost made it to 50.
Nice.
40 in the 40s, and then it just became bone-crushingly difficult.
That's no good.
I'm pretty impressed by this run though so far.
Not too bad.
We did give us the really sick weapons, so that helps.
That's true. You'll also notice it's daytime. This level used to be nighttime.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
hey,
true.
yeah.
We use we have like Brutal Legend has this awesome time of day kind of climate system built into it. So for the survival mode, since the level run is so long, we just decided to like use that thing. And so there's like sandstorms and the sun will set. What else can we say about survival mode, Greg? It's hard.
It's good, man. It's fun.
I hope people dig it. I'm really excited to see people like how high they get on the leaderboard and stuff once we ship it out. So that's so you pass wave 5. So that's like your little.
That's the appropriate on-screen text.
That's the survival loot kit.
Yeah.
So that's every time you hit one of these breakpoints, every 5 waves, you'll see that and you'll know that you like get a new piece of loot.
This game is still fun. don't know if you guys do that. I don't know if you guys had completely lost sight of that yet. But
I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
even when it's called Iron Brigade, it's still pretty good. Even though it's not wrenched, it's still all right.
Wrench.
That's a good one.
There were lots of names that we came up with.
Or drenched.
And had to throw some away. I really like that drenched.
Yeah.
Was awesome. For the
But
sequel.
that's gonna be the sequel.
It's gonna be hard.
That's the war that's
to call
happening
the sequel.
underneath the McKinley's feet.
Yeah.
Like always,
all the time.
Yeah, you don't
All
know what's
the time.
happening down there.
I love the it smacks of XCOM 2.
It went
That's
bad
a
back
lot
at
of
the
dudes.
base, man.
Oh yeah, we were not
Oh, boy.
looking at the base very well. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to do this till we're dead.
Okay.
We're I think going to run out of time on this. But
that's no problem.
But
That is no problem. Oh, we also, another.
Stop shooting me! Stop shooting me! You jerk.
Hey, we're also working on a real DLC pack.
I was going to say, in addition to all this, I understand there is some DLC forthcoming.
Yeah,
Sure is.
we're we finally started working on it. That contract and everything got greenlit, and we're cruising along on that.
Well,
we don't really have a lot to talk about. We do have a teaser shot.
We have one screenshot, one teaser screenshot.
There it is.
There it is on screen right now.
There's some new gear and there's some secrets in that thing. If you want to take a look at that. But we're super excited to come back and talk about that soon. It'll be done soon-ish.
Yeah. I'm excited also to
down.
I'm so sleepy.
He's down.
Oh no, Jesus!
Oh God!
This is a bad way. This is where it all goes. This is all. Oh.
Pick him up. You gotta go pick him up.
I know. I gotta shoot this guy too.
Oh God! And those guys are beating on the base.
I'm assisting the player.
Pick him up.
Oh man, and there's more coming.
Oh, you know what? Let's just Jeff. Let's just call it. I think we gotta
shut it down.
We gotta shut this down.
Are you adding
shut
any
it down.
achievements along with this stuff?
Oh, good question.
No, because we were already at our limit.
Okay, but for DLC, will there?
For DLC,
Oh, yeah.
there will be new. Yeah, you can expect new weapons, new placements, new hats, new jackets, new enemies, new levels,
new everything,
new
man.
achievements, and new salutes. You heard it here
Hot
first.
damn it!
New fucking salutes. You'll see them.
That's if we could ask for nothing else. All right, Jeff. We're gonna say goodbye to you.
right.
We can get ready for the next segment over there.
Thanks for having us, man.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Well, we still have a little bit of time here. We can still,
we do
can still
now.
chat a little bit here.
Sweet. Well, you can see a new salute.
Let's do it. Let's go check that out.
I feel like it's the finger.
Yeah, it is.
It's just
You'll
that
see.
sounds weird. It's not
go,
the finger.
yeah, go back into your trench here and modify your marine hat, and then you're gonna want the medical mirror.
There it is.
Yeah, and then you've got your outfit.
There you go.
Guess
You know
where
what
that finger's
that's for?
going?
Yeah, you know what that's for?
Yep. Unfortunately, I do. Yeah.
And then
I'm an old enough man. Yeah.
You passed that threshold of age. Some of your viewers might not know what that's about.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
They'll find out. They'll find out.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
everyone gets to know on their own time.
Hey, I know firsthand, man. So.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, great race.
That's way worse with the gloves.
Yeah, it's great, right? Those go all the way up past the elbow.
I was going to say that takes so much more of the suggestion out of it. It's just blatantly said. Now it's just fingers going in your ass. That's what this finger's for.
That's what it's for. If you just, yeah, we don't like to come out and say it.
It's what we call the big finish right there. Actually, I've heard a doctor say that.
No way.
Yeah. It's like, all right, this is the last thing that we do during the checkup.
Oh,
Big
God.
finish, let's go.
Like, awesome.
Like, no one's super thrilled
Great.
about this.
Yep.
Where did this segment go?
I
What
don't
have you
know.
guys done?
That's how we roll.
This is all, man. Yeah, this has been awesome.
Absolutely.
Hey, congratulations to you guys for being like a year-long.
This is we've finished. I mean, we've been around for a couple years already, but this is our
this
first
is the
year
premium,
with the
premium
premium
thing.
memberships, and we're getting a ton of new.
Is everybody re-upping, or are they just like, fuck it?
No, we've
I'm
had.
out.
We've got a.
Be like, I paid for that shit for a whole year.
On the chat page, we have a where everyone can watch this. We have a countdown. I guess not countdown. A ticker.
Hopefully, it's counting up.
Yeah,
is it counting up? It's count up.
It's a ticker at the top that whenever new people sign up, it's listed there.
Yeah.
We've had
There you
hundreds and hundreds of new subscribers over the course of this show. So
That's awesome.
thank all of you. I have to thank everyone for the support that we've gotten through this. It's been really awesome. So great turnout for that. I want to wrap you guys up. Let's break it down again from the top, just so everyone knows what was once trenched.
It's now Iron Brigade.
Will soon become
for
Iron
everyone,
Brigade.
For everyone,
worldwide.
everywhere, all the time.
It may be the first time that you've seen it in Europe as Iron Brigade, but and you may have played it as Trench before, but soon That difference
It's
will
good.
be
So,
non-existent.
Save games are compatible. You don't need to worry about that. So please don't freak out. All your
Okay.
progress will be saved.
Everything-
totally compatible.
So
and yeah, you'll be able to play everybody. You'll be able to play with everybody.
So it'll be region compatible worldwide.
Yeah.
And in addition to changing the name, you're going to be adding in the survival mode, which we
Survival
just took a
mode,
look at.
yep.
A bunch of new loot associated with that survival mode, and looks like one new salute.
One new salute. The finger, the big finish, the big finish.
Big finish.
Yep.
In there as the One Piece salute, and we gave you a quick glimpse of a little tease of the DLC.
DLC forthcoming.
That is forthcoming for Iron Brigade.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll come back and show it off.
Absolutely.
Talk about it.
Like I was saying, man, open invite. You guys want whenever
Sweet.
you're ready to show off the DLC, we are eager to see
Sweet,
it.
that'll be pretty soon, right?
We'll be here, yeah.
Soon.
Fantastic. Bradmere, thank you so much.
Ryan Davis,
Greg,
thank you.
Thanks, man.
Pleasure. Chris, you're too far. I'm not gonna reach.
We'll go shake. Go shake.
There you go.
That's the hand, dude.
Find
That's
it.
the hand that's
Find it.
gonna
There it is. All right.
do one of these.
Can feel,
That's
some
the
of
hand.
that.
That's it.
Feel
That's
the connection.
Oh no, not that hand. Double fine, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks.
I believe
Thanks,
I'm
man.
now throwing it over to Matt Rory from Screened for a little intern trivia challenge.
Yay! Ryan, you better not be touching anybody else.
What?
You're mine. You're mine.
I'm touching Brad over here.
We got very little time to do this, so we're gonna get through it, okay?
Yeah.
Trivia.
I'm ready.
Time. We have Kessler, we have Ben.
Yeah.
You guys are fighting for the honor of our moderators. So we have a good crew of moderators on screen. We have Pat4327 and Newton do a really good job, but Scancase and Final DOS have helped me out with the community showcases for the last few months. So I'm gonna shout them out. You're gonna be fighting for Scancase. Fighting for Final DASA. You ready for trivia?
I'm so ready.
All right, so the first trivia challenge we have right here is going to have a video challenge trivia thing, a mabob.
Okay.
You're going to have to watch this little clips, a bunch of little clips of movies back to back to back to back. You're going to have to name a movie. I'm going to say, Ben, name a movie. You got to do it real quick. If you can't do it or you're wrong, no, name a movie in the video clip. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, trust me, it'll make sense, more sense when you're watching it. You say, Ben, you name one movie. If you're right or wrong or don't have an answer, it goes back to you. And we flip back and forth until we're done, okay?
Got it.
Sound okay?
I can do this.
Anybody need explanations or anything?
Name the movies that we see there.
Name the movies that you see there. It's going to go really quick clips, all right?
We can do this.
You're going to pick us.
I'm going to say you go first, then you go next, and you go first, and you go next. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
We're
All
coming
right.
with you.
I'm going to get out of the way so the people on the green screen can kind of see whatever is going on. So, ready to roll whenever you need. Oh, my God.
No, Matt does not have his IFB in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I don't.
All right, it's going.
It's going. Ben, take a guess.
7.
7. You got one right.
Cop Out.
Cop Out, right.
Lion King.
Right?
Star Wars Episode 3.
Yes.
Team America World Police.
Yes.
Transformers 1.
Yes.
The Office.
Yes.
Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Cop Out.
He already said Cop Out. Ah!
Austin Powers.
Yes.
1.
Austin. Oh, he said it.
He said it too. All right, Kessler. You said it.
The Happening.
The Happening, very good. Take a guess. All right, Kessler, any more guess?
Star Trek. Nemesis.
No. All right, we got to call time on this.
Oh.
All right. What'd you say? You had one last guess?
No.
No.
Transformers 2. 1.
You already said no. I'm sorry. All right.
So what's the tally on that, Matt?
I think I have Kessler with 5 and Ben with 4. Hopefully I'm correct on that. I'm not doing a very good job keeping score, but I think you might have even got 6.
I think we both had 5.
No.
No, you definitely didn't. Sorry.
Ben, don't be that guy.
So I'm going to show you guys what you missed, unfortunately. You want to come over here and mic up, Alex?
Sure thing.
You can probably help me keep score.
We'll
so
see.
you missed...
I think this mic is working.
You missed Sexy Beast was in there.
Oh.
Star Trek First Contact.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Alien 3. Scary Movie 2, and those are the ones that you missed. Confusing, isn't it? It's tough. But you guys got to be sharp as a tick.
Tack is the word.
I'm trying, but
sharp as a tack.
I have a memory leak.
Tixborough.
Taxborough. Okay.
Sounds like a city in Massachusetts.
Next segment. Okay, I'm looking at Ryan like I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm saying the next set of questions. What do you got?
Okay. Round 2 is trivia round. So I'm just going to ask you questions. The first one to answer gets a point. Is that okay?
Yes.
You want to trade off asking these?
Sure. I only got
one.
one set though.
Move over.
I should probably explain what people are going to win too. We're going to give away copies of of
the Third
Society.
Oh,
Two
no.
more odds. Whoever
Oh, no.
wins does something a little bit better. So, all right, here we go. First question, and again, whoever answers first, throw it out. What was the name of Ellen Page's character in Inception?
Oh shit.
3, 2, 1. No, Ariadne. Go for it. This is a multiple choice one.
All right. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones was scripted to have a sword fight with the swordsman in the marketplace. Instead, he pulls out a gun and shoots him. Why?
He was sick.
No, can I give the?
That's not bad. That's actually not bad. It's close.
He actually got the answer.
He knew it.
Point
He
to
knows
Kessler.
All right.
He had dysentery.
He had dysentery.
Which I thought was the thing you could only get in Oregon Trail, but
That's
apparently
a
it's real.
point for Kessler. 6-4. In The Empire Strikes Back, David Prowse was given false lines to say during the Obi-Wan told me you killed me and my father. Killed my father, I am your father scene to keep that revelation secret until the film came out. He was a guy in the suit. What was he told to say? Obi-Wan is your father, Yoda killed your father, Obi-Wan killed your father, or I am your mother?
Yoda killed your father.
Obi-Wan killed your father.
Obi-Wan killed your father. Kessler gets again. 7 Kessler.
Yoda can't kill
Kessler gets the
anyone.
square.
Yoda
All
cut off
flip
that
over
guy's
there.
arm or something, right?
No, I got it.
He did a flip.
You're right, he did flip.
New question. Steven Spielberg nicknamed the animatronic shark in the movie Jaws Bruce.
After his lawyer.
Well done. All right.
All right.
You got it right.
I don't even have to answer
Nice.
this.
All right, 7-5. There were 5 members of the Freeling family in the original Poltergeist. How many of the actors playing those characters are still alive?
The original Poltergeist.
This is actually a good question.
The answers are A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 6.
All right, so we should run this one.
6 is more than 5. That's a joke answer. Don't say 6.
Hey,
Incorrect.
B.
I don't think he has to
Well,
guess.
now I'm going to guess B.
Okay, I'll give you both points. 3. The teenage daughter and the little girl both died.
Oh.
8-6.
That's actually really sad.
The segment's taking a dark turn.
Okay, got it.
In the 20th anniversary edition of E.T., guns were digitally replaced with what objects?
Walkie-talkies.
Yep, Kessler.
I knew that too.
You gotta be quick on it, dude.
That was a fairly easy one, to be fair.
These are gonna get harder. All right. What is the final body count in Saving Private Ryan? Closest answer gets the points. Not a multiple choice question.
You want to sit over at that?
So wait,
table
is the
there,
answer to that
like
question
you
just
were
how many people
chatting
died in World War II, or is it just...
So,
It's a dark
Kessler,
one.
you're in the lead, so guess first.
I'm going to guess 8.
9.
206. What are you talking about?
I had to go one above him.
Okay,
I had
yeah,
to,
technically
I had to
you're
edge him
good.
out.
All right.
I thought it was just in the squad. Oh, you mean
No,
how many people
final
died?
body count.
Oh,
8. 206. Okay, close enough. So that's a point to Ben there.
Which film received Spielberg's first director's cut? Close Encounters of the Third Kind, E.T., Jaws, or Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Close Encounters.
Got it. Got it. Dude, Kessler's killing it.
I told you, I've been watching movies ever since I lost you on that fateful day.
In which Spielberg film did George Lucas have an uncredited
Why
cameo?
are these all Spielberg questions?
Easiest thing to do. Whoa, dude! How'd you know that?
I saw a video on the internet.
Oh my God, he knew it before.
Hook! You knew Hook?
Yeah,
Hook, George Lucas and Carrie Fisher have a cameo.
they make
So
out.
weird. All right,
It's
and then
weird.
number 10.
That is weird.
Last trivia question. We're gonna do another round of video after this.
Cool.
Yay.
if
In
you
Minority
want,
Report,
Jack is in
who are the
for audio.
precogs named after? Baseball players, mystery authors, actors and actresses, or U.S.
Mystery
presidents?
authors.
Kessler's killing
Kessler
it.
is just fucking destroying right
I
God,
don't know
dude.
anything about Spielberg. Or
Well, this is skewed poorly against you.
for the
All right, we have another video clip.
Awesome.
You guys ready for this?
Yes.
This is our famous movie punches. Oh. So we're gonna roll it.
can I punch Kessler if I win?
Okay, yeah. What's that?
I said, can I punch
If you
Kessler
win,
I
you can
There
hit
is
me
a
home.
final screened Jeopardy category, so you can still bet some points if you know the last question. All right, we're ready for that video trivia clip of Bob. Famous movie punches. Give me that. I need to write it down. Ben, go first.
Fight Club.
Fight Club. Got it.
Groundhog Day.
Good.
Happy Madison.
No.
Happy Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
No.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes.
Groundhog Day.
He already said it.
Face Off.
No.
The Hangover.
The Hangover. Yes.
Matrix. Revolutions.
Yes.
Conan the Barbarian.
Yes.
Kicking and Screaming.
No. Slapshot? Yes.
Okay.
Horse puncher.
You know what? It's just gonna be background stuff, so we can.
Rocky
first
2.
time you do it, we will
Rocky 2,
then. That will be our sound check. Chris Ryan.
Independence
I've been completely
Yes.
crazy here.
Billy Madison. No.
Agreed.
The searchers.
No. We got 5 more seconds of guessing here. Take one more guess, Ben.
Well, I mean, we have.
3, 2, 1. Kessler, one more guess.
That movie that was remade last year, True Grit.
No.
Airplane.
Yes, you did get Airplane. All right.
Was that Jason Takes Manhattan I saw in there?
That was Jason Takes Manhattan. I'll give you the ones you guys didn't have. All right. So, where are these things? So, Rocky 4,
Let's give this one more time.
was Rocky 2, Rocky 4, Back to the Future, Blazing Saddles, Prison of Azkaban, Last Boy Scout was in there.
That's a really good one.
Snatch. Punisher Warzone was the guy getting his face destroyed.
Oh, Punisher Warzone.
That was Happy Gilmore. Not Happy Madison or Billy Madison.
Happy Madison's the production company.
Yes. So I'm going to tally these up real quick, and we do have a final Jeopardy. So it was 12-7 in favor of Kessler, but actually Ben did pretty well there. Ben got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 4 for Kessler. So that is, I believe, 16 to 14? 16 to 14, I think. If I'm doing that math right.
It's within. They're now within 2.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sweaty. 16 for Kessler, and Ben has 14. Now, the final Jeopardy category is, and this is just a question. Finding Rupert. Where am I? David Fincher Minutia.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you guys actually should probably write down.
Why don't you give him the back?
You sound like you're laughing the laugh of someone who knows something about David Fincher.
That's the question on it.
All right.
Give them those papers.
Papers, please. David Fincher Minutia, write down a point bid. Something you actually, between 0 and 14 for you and 0 and 16 for you.
You guys should play really quick. So are you back out to the main menu? When you pick
Be quick. Okay. We gotta get going. All right. Bid on. David Fincher Minutia.
I need a pen.
Oh, I know.
That's
sorry.
what we're waiting for.
We are playing so well for this.
He's gonna pick all the stuff right now. Don't look at the feed.
All right. We're gonna have to write down your answer anyways. When you get the question, so because I don't want.
All right.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Fight Club might feature David Fincher's most famous dual role, so to speak. But which actor played 2 roles in Fincher's first film?
First film.
The utter deflation. The utter deflation.
Make a guess, and we'll play. Get the.
Why are you forcing me to show my terrible handwriting?
Watch out! Don't look.
What can it? Ask me anything about Lost Highway.
I don't think he did. David Fincher did that, fortunately.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking
of. Give him the pen.
Give him the pen, please.
Oh,
No.
I don't even know.
Don't give him the answer. Give him the pen.
I'll take your answer, actually. Almost done.
You'll read Kessler's answer. I'll read.
I can't read your. I
can read his actor name.
I can't read this.
All right, we're happy with.
What is your?
What is the answer of a man who doesn't
number
know
did
the
you put
answer?
there?
Just one.
Okay.
Oh,
that was a smart bet, actually.
Where's your
number? Did you
it's right here.
I bet 1 as well.
Oh, but unfortunately, they both got it wrong. Kevin Spacey.
He said Kevin Spacey.
Ben
You
said
said
Kevin
Samuel
Spacey.
L. Jackson. Neither of those are true.
I'd like to see Samuel L. Jackson in a dual
The
role.
answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen in
Lance.
Alien 3. He was in one of those video clips. That was the hint I gave you. I make these things so hard, but I think they're like, oh, these are so easy.
These
And
actually
then-
are pretty easy. It's just that everyone.
Oh, the
everyone's
2 movie
stupid but
guys.
us.
Oh, these are so
Yeah.
easy.
So Lance Henriksen, of course, played Bishop 2 in Alien 3 and also played the Wayland Yutani.
This means that Matt Kessler is our winner.
Yes, get out of here, Ben.
I have
Leave in
avenged my
shame,
family.
tall man. Leave in shame.
Sorry, Sean Case.
For this one day, I am taller than you.
So Final Dasa is going to get the. They both get a copy of the Third Society. That's what really
Thank
the important
God.
part here.
Thank God for that.
But Final Dasa also gets some Roy stickers.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
And some Captain America pins.
Whoa.
So we'll send these special bad boys out to them.
I did for you.
We're tired. This was a terrible segment. I'm so sorry. I apologize for this.
Oh.
Not for you. It was my fault.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Okay, so he shot. Can we get audio in here as well, mixed?
We will.
Well, you missed.
All right, thank you, to Matt Kessler and Ben Pack, as well as Alex and Matt from Screen.com. God damn, this has been a long day. I am now joined here on the couch, Chris Hecker, creator of Spy Party. Chris, how the hell are you?
Really, really tired. Probably about as tired as you.
We are on the same bad wavelength.
Japan time.
He just got off a plane from Japan.
I brought you guys a gift.
Oh, awesome.
From Japan. I figured it was appropriate to bring a gift. And I talked to you in an email about bringing Pocky, but I think Pocky you can get anywhere in the States.
Pocky's kind of plain.
But
I mean, it's delicious, but...
I've never actually seen green tea flavored
Oh,
Kit Kat.
hell yeah, green tea flavored
So I think
Kit
we break
Kat.
it out right.
Brett Shoemaker storming the sets.
So I have to save one of these for Jonathan Blow, who picked me up at the airport and made me promise to save him one.
Yeah,
and then
no
I have to, and then my daughter will kill me if she finds out that I gave away all the green. So I'm going to save two of these, one for John, one for Clementine.
Give me one, I'll go
green
away.
tea Kit Kat. There you go.
Only if you agree to now
Thank you,
be
sir.
on the other end of this Spy Party demo.
So you're spy. Yes. So the question is, do we try and eat it now, or like
No,
is it risky?
no.
No, that's, you know what? We'll use that for the members' camera after
Yes,
this demo.
okay. But you got a whole package here, so feel free.
Chris, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
That is really awesome. Now let's take it down to business here. Now, explain what you can, I guess, about Spy Party before we go into
I
it.
brought the manual for Patrick and Brad to read because there's a 4-page manual. Because I basically am totally focused right now on the gameplay and getting it as deep as possible.
Yeah.
And so it's totally not about accessibility yet at all.
Okay.
So, but the high concept of the game is there's a cocktail party like Casino Royale-esque, James Bond, cocktail party. All the usual suspects there, like the ingenue and the slip dress and the James Bond guy in the tuxedo and the general from the Banana Republic and the drug dealer guy and the chic and all the just usual spy and mystery
double
tropes. Exactly, all these people who are like just kind of the usual suspects in those kinds of films, right? And they're all hanging out at this party at the ambassador's mansion or wherever.
Yeah.
And they're all doing party things, like normal party things. They're not, killing orcs or shooting space aliens. They're just having drinks with each other. They're like looking at the paintings. They're talking. They're flirting with each other. They're going to the bookshelf and reading some books, looking out the window at the view, that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, and so the version of the game you guys will play today is a 2-player 1v1 versus game. So one person plays the spy, and they take over control of one of those people at the party. They pick who it is. They express their inner spy by choosing to be like maybe the dowager lady or whatever. And then they try and do all the normal stuff to pretend like they're at the party while they're also doing spy missions. So the spy missions are another set of tropes like bug the ambassador or poison the general's drink or contact the double agent like you were saying or transfer the microfilm and that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, looking in at the party from outside the windows is the sniper who's trying to figure out which of those people in this sea of people at this party milling around and doing stuff is the spy player. Trying to watch and see for tells.
Okay.
Like if you can see when they bug the ambassador, you can get deductive kind of reasoning things going on where you hear something and that means that certain people in a certain part of the room are more suspicious, that kind of thing. And so it's a game of perception on one side of the sniper's side and a game of deception on the spy's side, right? So the spy's trying to pretend like they're someone they're not, while they're simultaneously trying to avoid notice while they do stuff that none of the NPCs will actually do. The sniper's trying to wade through the sea of information flooding into them through the windows and kind of look and see which person is actually the real human as opposed to the computer.
I totally get it.
All right.
It clicks.
Let's do it.
It makes
you didn't
total
even
sense.
have to read the
And
manual.
all that in there. Like
it gets
that.
a little deeper than that.
But so
There's the high concept.
this is a competitive game, obviously by design. So we've got Patrick on one laptop here on the set.
There's another laptop
Brad
over there.
Shoemaker is off camera,
Assuming
off
he's
mic.
not eating his Kit Kat right now.
That's right. He may be distracted by that green tea Kit Kat.
And there's all these screens showing what I'm doing, so we have to trust that Brad won't cheat.
Yeah, don't look over there.
Turn this off if I can. No, I can't. All right. So Brad, just don't look over there. There we go. We killed that.
So I think we do. Do you guys want to do use spy again first?
Sure.
Or do you want to use sniper first? So you can.
No, we can do this.
Let's have him spy first.
All right. Yeah, so the game is like, the game looks like, the game is really ugly. It's all prototype art right now. Like, I'm focusing 100% on the gameplay. It's just really ugly right now. So there's 4 missions he's going to do. He's going to bug the ambassador.
Okay.
He's going to contact the double agent, which means being in a conversation with the double agent. He's going to steal a statue, swap it out for a different statue. He's going to, what didn't I say? Oh, and transfer the microfilm from one bookshelf to the other. So now he hasn't taken control yet. I can't talk very loud because then Brad will actually know what's going on. All right, this is going to be a little difficult here to coach him through. So the person with the green triangle over their head is who Patrick chose as the spy. I assume their feed is going to be visible to. Are we feeding the feed or how are we? What are they seeing?
They're seeing this. They're seeing
okay,
this.
they're seeing that. Okay, good.
What you see there?
Whoa! Brad has an itchy trigger finger and shot the wrong person.
Well, let's stay in that scenario again.
You want to do that again?
Yeah,
Okay.
you ruined the party, Brad.
You murdered someone.
It only takes one bullet.
So playing, I mean, obviously we'll get to the sniper side in a minute, but playing on the sniper side, you know, you have to kind of hold back.
When you're, well, I mean, if you know your opponent has the game, I want the game to have like Counter-Strike or StarCraft or Go levels of depth when I'm done with it. And so, like, you know, if you know something about your opponent, you have a huge advantage. Like, if you know they're itchy trigger finger, you just let the AI control you for a while. You have to take control from the AI. If you know they're gonna like get itchy, then like you just like let the AI run things for a while. Don't do any missions, and they'll shoot somebody because they're getting nervous. So each of the missions that Patrick's going to do are context dependent. So he's in the conversation here, and he's going to.
Banana bread.
Okay. So now, when you hear that banana bread, that means someone. That's the code word. The secret code word for contacting the double agent happens to be me saying banana bread right now. But someone in the conversation, someone in one of the conversations is it. And so Brad doesn't know which person it is, but he knows that it's not somebody at the windows. So if he was fast enough, he could notice who was in the conversations versus who was in the windows and stuff.
Got it.
So like I said, the game looks like The Sims, but it plays more like Counter-Strike. So it's kind of Counter-Strike meets The Sims, which makes no sense whatsoever when you say it, but that's kind of how it feels.
Does Brad know that Patrick has completed one of his objectives?
No, he doesn't, because he could actually fake the double agent contact as well.
Okay.
So you need to be closer. So Patrick's kind of basically trying to play it cool, which doesn't jive with live TV very well, obviously. So you want to take your time, because if he just rushes one mission to the other, it's going to be really obvious.
Sure.
He'll look like he's being more intentional. Let's see. So there. Yeah. So you got to be a little closer. There. Do it. Oh, you got it. You're in. Okay. So the missions he's doing that are checked off are the ones he's already done.
Got it.
So that ass grab was the bugging the ambassador.
Right.
Oh God, you might have just given me away.
Well, I don't think he's listening. He's being distracted right now. Oh no, he's being filmed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's being filmed with a webcam.
Filmed and distracted at the same time.
Okay, good. He'll never get you then. Okay, so you want to go to the bookshelf, basically. All right. So here's his. So you can see. So look around so that they can see the laser. You want to always be able to see there's a laser. I don't know if it's going to show up in.
Yeah, you can see it there faintly there.
Yeah. So there's a laser sight that's always on where this is the center of the sniper's screen. So you have some situational awareness about where the sniper's looking, because there's no embodiment of the sniper, right? You can't see where they are. But the laser lets you see how far, basically where the center of their view is.
Right.
Okay, so now you've got the blue microfilm, and now you're going to go to the green bookshelf. And now the tell for this mission, you'll see he's going to take the green book out, and he's going to put the blue microphone into it. You're taking a phone call. Okay, so that was the tell. So I think he's distracted enough that he's not noticing anything.
Yes.
But he has 3 other people helping him. So the last thing you have to do is put the book away. All right, now. Okay, so now, don't look at the screen. Okay, so now go to the statues. Okay, so now you're picking up there's 3 different statue models. There's the Venus of Willendorf, there's the Indiana Jones, idol head, and the Maltese Falcon. So you're going to transform that one into another one, or is it just you swap it for a different statue? Okay, so now you're going to win if he doesn't shoot you in 8 seconds. So you just have to play it cool. No.
Ah! Oh, wow. I had it totally wrong. I knew exactly who it was.
Okay, so now you guys should switch. Now you guys should switch sides. So now you're playing sniper.
Brad, we're gonna flip it now.
Yeah. So now you just go back out, and now you press sniper. And now, Brad, you pick the character the spy you want to be. Okay. Oops. Yeah. So express your inner spy, and you're gonna do the same missions that Patrick just did in the same map. And now Patrick will see that it's a lot harder than it looks. You think you're bumbling around.
I imagine.
Yes. Yeah. There's just so much information flooding at you. So.
Plus, there's no way for us to have any sort of feed from Brad's computer. So.
Well, he's got a webcam. So but the good thing about this is feeding the live feed should show the sniper now, because then the audience can actually play along. Right. So they don't have any more information or less information than Patrick does.
If we had chat going right now, we could just have them pick out.
Yeah, we could have them. Okay, so now. So now you're on a rail all the way around, and then you can forward backwards on the move stick. Zooms in. Is Y inverted? Because you can push the Y button if it is. Okay. So now you want to look for people doing the same thing you were doing. So the idea is I wanted to make a player skill-based game about stuff that there aren't normally player skill-based games about. Like
so now Patrick knows like what the things are that the spy's trying to do, but not the order that he's going to try to.
Right. Yeah. And like I mean the tells are actually really subtle. So he has to be like if he's not looking at the ambassador when the ambassador gets bugged, he's going to miss that tell, and then he won't even know whether the ambassador got bugged. So the idea being I wanted to make a player skill game like Counter-Strike or StarCraft, but about like human behavior type player skill. Things like people skills basically. And I've actually tested this with like hardcore shooter fans versus people who have, well, let's just say better social skills. And they tend to, the shooter fans tend to get beaten even though they're better competitive game players. Because aiming and shooting and map navigation skills aren't the important thing. It's like perception.
If I knew who I want to shoot, now how do I shoot?
Okay, click the right stick.
Do I have to back out of this?
No. Click the right stick. Click it. It's a button.
Oh.
Click it. Now. Yes, you got it.
Yeah! Saw the butt grab. Saw the butt grab.
Awesome. All right, Chris. I'm afraid we have burned out our time here.
Totally, thanks. Let's make sure. So he's doing sort of the Minecraft model with this game.
Yeah. So there's a beta. There's an early access beta which I have not quite gotten ready yet, but you can sign up. You can sign up to get invited into the beta on SpyParty.com. So
SpyParty.com. Yep. We will absolutely have to have you back in a less crazy
environment. Yes, in a more relaxed environment. You can play a bit and then we can show some advantage.
That went better.
No, well, you won both games, so I would assume that
you loved it. Yeah, you thought it went excellently.
At least you got your Kit Kats.
Yeah, you got a Kit Kat consolation prize. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Chris, thank you again so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Patrick, thanks for playing along, and Brad, thanks for being the patsy.
Brad.
And thank you again for the green tea.
Yes, green tea Kit Kats. Never seen them before in my life. So
now go get your jet lag on, Chris.
Yes,
I'm going to throw it on over to. Well, I will in a couple of moments throw it over to Norman Chan and Will Smith. But let's get that information one more time. Make sure that people know what's going on with the Spy Party beta.
I'm going to do the Minecraft style, like $15 gets you access to the beta, competitive online, the whole lobby and all that, and then the full game when it's released on PC, hopefully with a Steam validation code and everything. I'd give you a console version if I can, but I don't think the console vendors like that. So there's a PC only right now, so it's no Mac yet. I hope to do Mac eventually. It's only me. It's like you're looking at the entire development team right now. I'm going to hire an artist soon. As you can tell, I really need it. But
so to be clear, what people are seeing, like that's the concept.
This is all prototype art that I did. I'm a programmer, right? I'm a game designer, but I'm not an artist.
Used to be over at Maxis.
Yeah. I worked on Spore and the animation stuff for Spore and things like that. And then I came up with this idea at an indie game jam years and years ago, and I kind of bided my time and waited. And then after Maxis, I started doing this full time. So I've been working on this full time. But so yeah, I'm going to do the kind of early access $15 paid beta program thing, and there's 8,500 and something people signed up already to be invited. I'm not going to take anybody's money until I can actually give them something to play. But I've shown it a couple three PAXs, like last year, PAX West and East, and then just a couple weeks ago, and it's been great so far. I'm really happy with how it's coming out. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
well,
totally.
Chris, again, thank you for making time for us today.
Awesome.
Spy Party's game, SpyParty.com. If you want to get signed up early for that beta access. I am now, in fact, going to throw it over to Norman Chan and Will Smith from Tested.com. It's time to eat their words. Turn off my microphone.
Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan.
We're back with more word eating and.
Will?
The Third Society in the background.
Oh, wow. Dodging bullets.
So you have said in the past that you are not going to buy an iPad 2, which you have not done so far.
Not done.
Don't have to eat that.
Yep.
You've also proclaimed that you will not buy an iPhone 5.
Yeah.
As the rumors get sweeter, are you committed to that still?
I was lying in bed last night and I said, I really haven't said anything that, as bad as HP is in it for the long haul. So maybe I should eat a hard-boiled egg so I can get out of my iPhone 5.
This is your way
yeah, this is my
to
out.
get an iPhone 5.
Yeah, because I thought about it. I really want an iPhone 5. All right.
We need a close-up on the printing. I guess we're not going to get one, maybe.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties.
Technology.
This is going to work.
Norm is stroking his path now.
Oh.
This could be the worst. I can write this on the egg manually if we need to. Norm is frantically working at his Macintosh here. Do you need to enable the motors and stuff?
No. I got it. I got it.
Okay, we are should be printing momentarily.
Okay.
The motor's running. Our engines have started.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much.
This is looking pretty good.
Now, this is actually,
yes.
the second the second least excited. The segment that I can't even think right now. It's been such a long day.
Start over. Start with
This
your words.
segment
From the top. This
is
segment
not the one I'm looking least forward to. It's the second.
Yes, and you
there's-
hate.
Yes,
you
and
hate
I
hard-boiled
hate
eggs.
hard-boiled eggs.
It is your least. You know,
It's
one
my
of these
second
eggs,
least favorite segment.
One of these eggs I left in the backyard for 4 weeks after I hard-boiled it.
Oh.
I marked that one. It's the one that's on the thing right now.
Okay. That's
So
awesome.
When we open it, we might have to evacuate the office, is what I'm saying.
So you're saying it could be a really bad egg.
Could be a bad
My
egg.
point is, this is my second least anticipated segment.
There's something worse coming.
There's
is what you're
something
saying.
worse coming for me.
Is there one more costume change before this last terrible segment?
Yes, there is.
Do I get to throw things at you?
I hope not.
Are you going to be wearing safety goggles?
You might be wearing safety
Damn
goggles.
right I'm wearing safety goggles.
Kit Kats.
So as you can see, it is writing, I will not buy an iPhone 4.
And buy 5.
5.
I've already bought an iPhone 4.
Hey, congratulations on your purchase.
By eating this egg, this allows me to
This
buy
absolves yourself of any guilt.
an iPhone 5 without any guilt. And there we go. The egg bot worked beautifully.
I'm gonna hold this up so people can witness, can see it. I've gotten ink on my hands again. What this says is, I will not buy an Apple iPhone 5. Norman Chan, your egg.
All right, this better not be.
Eat your words, Norman Chan. You do it on the metal. This is restaurant grade. Oh, you cracked it in half. Oh my God, you have messed this up.
It smells
How
so
did
bad.
you fail on opening the egg?
I don't like hard-boiled eggs.
You are terrible at peeling eggs.
The blue. What is the right way to peel a hard-boiled egg?
Look. Hold on. First you spin to make sure it's actually hard-boiled. Then you
my fingers
whack
are all
it,
blue.
and you just peel the shell without taking the white off. Look, see, it's real easy.
Oh, the yolk is the worst part.
I'm just peeling an egg.
Are you also gonna eat an egg?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna throw this one at you in a little bit.
Oh my God. Okay. What we learned today also is I don't know how to peel a hard-boiled egg.
Today I learned. Okay, so that is a fucked up hard-boiled egg there. Look at what you've done, Jan.
I really don't want to eat this.
Eat your words!
One bite. Chew. Hey, what am I? Oh wait, that's been done. You really don't like eggs, do you? Just the faster you chew and swallow, you got to get it down. I'm watching. We got to do the Survivor thing where you open your mouth and you show me that there's no egg in there because I don't think you're going to eat it. If you spit this out, there's no iPhone 5 for you. Swallow it, Jen. Oh my God, he's not going to get an iPhone 5. If you want to spit it out, spit it there. Just go ahead. You're almost there. Home stretch. Let's see. You have shell and gross. That was. Show the audience what you, for the love of God. You don't know how to eat a hard-boiled egg. You don't know how to peel a hard-boiled egg. You don't like hard-boiled eggs. But just think, that is the taste of an iPhone 5, Norman Chan.
That was so dry.
When you look at that iPhone 5 for the first time, this egg eating is going to be so worth it. And that is another Eating Your Words with Norman Chan. We'll be doing this as often as we say dumb shit as a subscriber, premium member only feature. Back to you, Ryan.
Now that's what I call premium content. Wouldn't you agree, Jeff Gerstmann?
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty special stuff.
I think hard-boiled eggs are disgusting.
So I can deal with hard-boiled eggs, but watching someone else eat hard-boiled eggs, even if you like hard-boiled eggs, is not. There's been a lot.
That might be part of why I don't like hard-boiled eggs. Every time I see someone eat one, I go, "Oh."
There's been a lot of very graphic food eating on this show.
Yeah,
I wasn't really anticipating
it's been
that.
a very graphic show all around.
There's also been a lot of music on the show, which has been very cool.
Yeah,
and this is not the end of that. In fact, we are getting into the second stage of the musics on the Big Live show live here today. Now, folks who follow Giant Bomb might remember we did a episode of the Whiskey Media Scrub League a couple months back where we played
I do remember that.
Some regular old original Pac-Man. And as part of that, we had the pleasure of speaking to Buckner and Garcia, the authors of the 1980-81,
sure.
I'm going to say 81 novelty hit Pac-Man Fever.
A classic.
A classic, something that we both love.
Yes.
And ended up kind of being followed by a full album of video game inspired songs,
which I loved.
Yes, which you loved. That's for you.
Yeah,
I'll take the Pac-Man Fever part. But we talked to Buckner and Garcia on the phone because they were putting Pac-Man Fever into Rock Band Network.
Right.
They had hooked up with an organization, Ozone Entertainment, who was getting their music into the game. And so we did some
doing
giveaway.
God's work.
Talked to them, did some giveaway stuff, and as kind of part of that conversation, it was jokingly mentioned like, oh, haha, wouldn't it be funny if Buckner and Garcia wrote a song about our website?
That'd never happen.
Here it is. Here it is.
Here it is?
Here it is. Found Me the Bomb in Rock Band Network coming soon.
Here it is.
I want to write a song about this stupid website.
Found me the bomb. I'm talking about that giant bomb.
Unbelievable. I should mention this is the first time Jeff Gerstmann has heard this song.
Yeah.
He's known that it's existed for a while and has deliberately avoided it. Jeff, your first thoughts on this, your gut reaction.
It's pretty awesome. I don't know how I feel about the responsibility that comes with being labeled the cure to Pac-Man. Because we're the cause of a lot of disease.
that's no doubt.
Me and Alex, most.
So that's going to be, as you can tell, they're bringing that to Rock Band Network. We have a MP3 of that we're going to be giving away on the site very shortly, so folks can just have that, listen to it, enjoy it.
Imagine you're playing it while it goes through
exactly, and
submission
that was
or
great. What
whatever
does that
it is.
feel like for you guys to have these two dudes?
It's unreal. We actually have Jerry Buckner on the line right now. Hopefully we can talk to him. I don't know if he's queued up or ready, but whenever that is, we'd love to talk to him a little bit about this, because I will tell you this: it has been like when I got the email from Owen at Ozone that said like, yeah, they're going to do this. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Guy on the internet saying this thing's going to happen. Like, too much of that happens for me to take that seriously. And then one morning, email comes in with an MP3 attached. Like, here's the song that Buckner and Garcia wrote.
Like, what?
I think we might have Jerry Buckner on the line. Jerry, you there?
No, you got Gary Garcia.
I'm sorry, I got Gary Garcia. My apologies. I was giving bad information. Gary, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Fantastic. We were just glowing over the fact that you would think to take the time to write a song about our silly ass website.
You guys asked for it, so of course we did it.
I didn't realize it was that easy. Apparently, that's the secret, right? Is you ask for it and then it happens.
That's right.
Well, it's amazing stuff. So you guys are trying to roll that out on Rock Band Network alongside the rest of the album.
That's going to be coming out on Rock Band sometime this month. I think towards the end of the month, with the other 4 songs on our off the Pac-Man Fever album.
Awesome. Do you guys have? I know the last time we talked, there was we had mentioned the game stuff, and we had mentioned the Angry Bird stuff. Anything new happening on those fronts?
The Angry Bird.
Either you had also said that you were working on a mobile game.
The mobile game, yes, that's still going strong. Owen's working with us on that, and we're in development of it and finishing it up right now, and we'll debut it on your show.
Fantastic!
Nice.
We
love to have it.
Can't wait to have that. Jeff, any questions here for Mr. Garcia?
No, I just want to say thanks. It's a huge honor to even get to talk to you guys, and this notion that you would write a song about our weird thing is I don't even know. It's crazy. Thank you. Wow.
It's a great thing. We're happy we could do it, and you help us out, we help you out. We'll all have fun.
I totally agree. Gary, thank you so much for taking the time to give us a call, and of course for you and Jerry both to actually write the song, which sounds fantastic. I just want to say it is a perfect Buckner and Garcia song.
Yeah.
It is the blues riff sound is terrific. You guys sound awesome. The weirdly specific references to Giant Bomb stuff is just it feels like it could have been a lost track off of that original album. So we thank you for that.
Hey, we love your website, and keep on keeping on, and we'll get back with you when we get this game ready to up and run here.
All right, absolutely. Awesome. We wait with bated breath. Gary Garcia, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Like I said, the MP3, I've got it. It's on a server somewhere.
Okay.
I could say out a URL to it, and people could go to there. media.giantbomb.com/BC/Buckner and Garcia -foundmethebomb.mp3. Every single word in the file name is capitalized. So if
Clearly,
you can
is it case sensitive?
This is the way to distribute files.
If you can figure that out, you can go and get that right now. Well, I could put it on, a forum shortly, and
we'll do that too. If you'd rather wait.
No, I think this is way more collectors.
Yeah, this is the only way that you can get it. Well, we're giving it away. What do I care? Go if one person finds it.
There you go.
And then they
post a link to it on the forums. That's fine too.
Yeah, or they put it on their Dropbox or something. Then we don't have to pay for serving it to people. So
nice. I like that.
Thinking about it. So Harmonix, you guys gonna railroad this thing through?
Just nail it through. Come
Yeah,
on.
we literally we were in the back room and just saw. We were on the subscribers feed and just saw our game Rock Band Network on the screen. And just ran out here.
That's our game. We're getting up there. We should probably be out
What's
there.
happening? Yeah, no, I know Owen's been working on this stuff for a while.
Yeah, good job, Owen.
Yeah, Owen's killing it, and we'll do our best to push it through. I mean, there's some testing that has to happen to make sure it goes live.
It's fine. Just make our song be in your game.
Okay.
Do it.
Done.
Stuff like this, though, is exactly why we wanted Rock Band Network to be a thing in the first place. Just like that, this can happen.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's
awesome.
Absolutely. Every single step of this process is completely absurd.
Yeah, it's great.
And that's what you get with premium membership at Whiskey Media.
That level of absurdity.
Yeah. You can't get that absurd if you're not getting paid for it, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
You need that kind of financial backing to make it work. And not advertisers. We want to be in business with you guys. That makes so much more sense for
Our
us.
dumb ideas aren't free. Or cheap.
They're neither cheap nor free.
I've been trying to get myself set on fire for about the past year, and we're not there yet.
You've been trying to do that for like 8 years.
Exactly, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's not safe," or "Oh, why would we do it?" Like, no, whatever.
Like, shoot
We're
fire
gonna
at me.
We're gonna get the fire suit, the flame retardant gel, whatever.
Oh, well, that's not the same thing as wanting to get set on fire. I can make that happen right now.
No, we'll do that. It'll eventually end that way. Don't worry. But I want to try this out first. Get a feel
Immolation.
for it. Yeah.
Immolation.com.
All right. Well, once again, I want to thank Owen for setting this up. Buckner and Garcia, again, the words fail me. It's unbelievable. It's fucking surreal is what it is, Jeff. Completely and totally.
I don't even. Yeah.
Yes. I have to deal with this. I have to now throw back to Brad, who is with the Glowing Stars, another musical act who has come to show support during the Big Live Show Live. So, Brad, go ahead and take it away.
Hey guys, I'm joined by Matt and Lizzie, better known as the Glowing Stars. Now, you guys are a three-piece, but I only see two of you here. It's because your third member is electronic. Matt, you wanna hold that up and kind of explain what the hell would possess a person to make music with a Game Boy?
All this thing is, it's a standard Game Boy with running a piece of software called LSDJ. You can sequence the internal synthesizer in the Game Boy with it, and it plays all of our backing tracks.
Excellent, very cool. So before you guys take it away, Lizzie, where can people find your stuff, and where are you guys going to be playing soon?
You can find it at theglowingstars.bandcamp.com, and we're going to be playing at the Red Devil Lounge at the end of the month.
Excellent, very cool. I'm going to get the hell out of the way and let you guys do your thing.
I never saw this coming, but I'm really not the one to blame. Go out of left field, throw a half astonished grin your way. But it's you. But there's more than just math to do. If you do all your homework, then you're always bound to get an A. It's in history where I'm having all my trouble today. I remember you, I remember him, the word is attractive. Sometimes these things can't be foreseen. And here I am stuck in between. But if you'll stand by me, then I'll stand by you. Here it comes again. Was it doomed from the start? Is there ever any way to tell? You can do what you want and never know if you do it well. Don't want to make this sound obscene. turns, you've got to keep it clean. No matter what may happen, you stand by me, I'll stand by you. Don't look back, here it comes again.
Let go of it.
All right, hold on. Shut up, everyone. Thank you to Brad and the Glowing Stars for that performance. We are in the final yards here.
We're close to
the finish line here. We're gonna
almost it. Hot scoops incoming.
Hot scoops.
Who wants some news? Who wants some news?
This is a delicious present from Adam Boyes, Beefy Media. Just showed up in the house. We didn't have any good segment route for you, Adam, but you still showed up here with scoops. With scoops.
Kit Kat scoops.
This just in, Kit Kats are awesome. Oh, confirmed.
Fact.
Finally.
Breaking news. Oh. It has been a day.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate that we're going to have to end it on such a down note. But that's how it has to be.
Forthcoming tragedy.
Get ready for tragedy.
Of this next segment.
We're going to send it up to the street.
God, it was going so well. We had some bumps in the road today. I'll admit it. There were some technical back-end issues. Hopefully, you were not made too aware of that stuff. But, some things happened back there. But we kept on. We persevered. Segments happened pretty much as they were supposed to throughout the day, which is... Oh my God.
That scoop failed.
Patrick.
Source not confirmed.
What the hell?
Sources say Cool Baby is pissed.
You realize he outranks you, right?
Yeah.
He's been here longer. He's got seniority.
These are good.
I don't know if I'm laughing or crying anymore. It's hard for me to tell. So
I need a sword.
Our green tea Kit Kat's still awesome? Can you confirm that fact?
I can confirm that these are good. I'm willing to go on the record and say only to Patrick. I will only talk to Patrick or Rigo Chacon that these are great green tea Kit Kats. And also, I will not let these hostages loose.
So I feel like it's gone pretty well, and hopefully you guys have at home enjoyed the show. I know we've gotten just a ton of new members, and we're very grateful, and thank you guys for signing up and supporting us that way. What I was saying earlier, I wasn't bullshitting. Like Luke, I ain't bullshitting.
That's right.
Part 6.
Right.
We would much rather be in business with you, our viewers, with the people who actually consume our content, than with advertisers. Because you and us, we want to do the exact same thing. You want us to do dumb shit. We want to do dumb shit. If we can make it so that you're the ones helping us, supporting us.
Our interests are aligned.
Yes. Advertisers, they want to do other stuff. And we can make that work.
They want to subvert the dumb stuff to insert their dumb stuff.
But we just want pure dumb stuff. And if we can make this relationship work, then we can have more dumb stuff. So it's beneficial to everyone.
Let me tell you a little thing about Kit Kats. This is just a delicious candy bar, you guys. Wow, I know I've said that I like the whatchamacallit, and I do.
Yeah, but whatchamacallit's fine.
But a Kit Kat.
Oh.
Now that's a candy bar.
So smooth. So rich,
it goes
so
down
flavorful.
So right.
You could just eat a whole box of these.
Oh, God, if only. I don't know if I deserve such satisfaction.
And now a word from Papa Murphy's Pizza, brought to you by Patrick Pepe. Dave Snyder's going to knock over a light. We're going to start. Now we start breaking equipment.
Yeah, finally. That's really why we need people to subscribe. Because we're going to break all this stuff, and we need more. We need to buy replacements for all the stuff we're about to break. So all these cameras are rented. So
yeah, we had to bust out a lot of gear to make this work. Yeah, there's about 1 billion cameras in this building right now. There's one behind us. There's a camera being filmed.
There are 3 live streams happening in this building right now.
And 2 of them in this like 5-foot area.
Normally that only happens in those weird porno houses. But we brought
this
it here.
This is kind of like one of those weird porno houses. We have enough rented equipment. We didn't put down any plastic. That may have been that may
no
prove
tarps.
to be
That's not going to get our deposit back.
Definitely not.
Oh God!
All right, guys. So here it is, our final segment, and what may end up being a gross tragedy.
And actually, the final segment of Norm Chan.
Yeah. Both the final segment of the show and for Norman Chan. I'm gonna throw it up to Will Smith, I think, and Norman Chan for Real Fruit Ninja.
Take it.
Hey guys, I'm Will from Tested. I'm Norm from Tested. What are you wearing your pajamas? We're outside. I have an orange. What are we doing?
Well, Will Smith, I love fruit, I love ninjas, and I am the real fruit ninja.
Okay, here we go. Norm, I have goggles for my safety. I'm putting them on right now.
Goggles?
Safety goggles. Norm, here's a Wiimote strap. Gary, you want to get out of this into the safety zone? Down here, guys. Everybody who's watching down here. Okay, Norm, are you ready?
I'm wearing the Wiimote strap.
You have a firm grip?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go as fast as we can before the police come.
Yeah, the end of the show turns into snuff.
Is that thing strapped to his wrist?
Yeah!
Gentle swinging. Okay, don't come out.
Oh, come on. One at a time.
Yeah.
Go better.
Alex, out the way. Out the way. Yeah!
And that will do it. That'll do it for us today, guys. I'm throwing it back to Ryan and the band downstairs in the Glowing Stars downstairs in the basement. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you all later.
I can't believe he didn't die during that. I'm actually a little disappointed. Yeah. But he clocked some of that fruit. He split some of that fruit in half. You're right, though.
He would have lost 3 seconds in.
Yeah.
He missed like the first 3, I think.
Yeah.
No bombs either. Yeah, no bombs.
I've got these firecrackers at my house, too. Oh! We blew this segment.
Worst surprise ever. I go, by the way.
And I think we're now going to throw back to Glowing Stars for one more song, maybe already in progress. Let's take it away. Back to the bar.
So much. All right, Ryan Davis, take us home.
Thank you, Bradley. That's going to do it for the second annual Whiskey Media Big live show. I want to thank everyone from Giant Bomb, Comic Vine, Tested, and Screen for coming up with all this great content for today. I want to thank Shelby Bonnie and Mike Tatum for making the money flow so that we can do crazy shit like this. Of course, all of this lies on the back of Vinny Caravella, who carried this show. The entire production team, Anna, Joey, Drew, you guys were all awesome. Even intern Thomas, we threw him directly into the flames, and he has come out the other side a man. Of course, people I want to thank the most are you folks at home watching this. We couldn't do all of this without your support, so we thank you guys. That's going to do it. Sign up if you haven't signed up already. And get stuff at the store, whiskeymedia.com/store. It's store.whiskeymedia.com. Other URLs, check it out.
Buckner and Garcia
dash. And that's a capital A-N-D. That's not an ampersand. So look out for that. Second annual Whiskey Media Big Live show is in the books. Good night. Thank you. We'll see you next year.